Okay,
All right, guys, let's go ahead and get going here.
It was nuts.
Really?
They tell
Do
you
a
they
quick
tell you to strike.
recap.
Well, they said to back the union. This is all bluff. They're not going to open because there's no fucking clue what they're doing. But they gotta strike. That's fucking nuts.
They will open, and kids will get sick, and teachers will get sick, and teachers will die. That is
Then
what's
they
going
will
on.
close.
And then they'll say, "You were right. You should have went remote." Whoops.
So
You
funny
need-
to me.
It's a shit show.
They did tell it like at work. I appreciated it. They were like, they have like small amounts of people coming to the office.
All right.
that operate
Yeah.
and,
Let's
they're like, yeah, we're not fully opening till at least January. And I was like, well, thank you, because then I like invested in a
Why
nice
is
desk
that
and a
there?
chair, and I'm like, I accept my
Yeah.
fate,
I'm at that point now.
I bought a monitor. I was like, okay, I'm doing this until at least January. Okay.
I'm actually gonna have my team come to my house and like work with me for a little bit. They both drive. They live within 30 minutes.
Oh
So I
my
was like,
God,
look,
I'm so jealous. I miss my team so much.
like you guys are able to. Anytime you guys want to come, like I have a backyard. You can bring your dogs, whatever. Don't care.
Ugh.
I've never met my team in person.
What?
Like, yeah, I hired them after COVID started.
Wow.
Wow. All right, let's jump into it. So, quick recap from 2 weeks ago. You guys ran into a tribe of halflings that were inhabiting the forests around the Halar Hills. They tasked you with helping them out with some bandits that you guys had been harassing them. Sorry, was somebody gonna say something?
Nope.
Okay. You guys came to this cave and were greeted by a mysterious figure that knew Zorkris by name, who then suddenly vanished. And afterwards, you guys, with very high series of stealth rolls, managed to overcome the bandits with very, very little fuss. And now here we are outside this cave.
Do these bandits have any sort of like markings or colors that they're wearing?
They do seem to be dressed a bit better than most of the other bandits you've encountered so far in this area. They're not particularly, like wearing matching outfits or anything, but they are a little more well dressed.
I apologize for rehashing this. I, for some reason, like either passed out or blacked out drunk in the last session. The latter doesn't sound likely, given I very likely fell asleep. These bandits, the halflings didn't give us any other information other than they exist and they're tormenting us. Is that accurate?
Yeah, as far as they knew, they recently moved into this cave, just due to the fact that they hadn't seen them around before. And, then they started harassing them, such as the two that you had seen chasing the halfling down, trying to shake them down for some money.
Yep. And how far are we from the halfling camp?
Not super far, probably just a couple miles.
Erixus would probably casually, quietly, lucidly, soberly mention that he thinks that these bandits would like to keep the halflings away from whatever's in this cave, and that someone, probably a drow, should go check it out.
I could send Bobo in there.
As Erixus says, a drow should check it out. You look around and realize that Falaren is no longer standing next to you.
Dun dun dun! He's behind you.
The coward is gone again. The coward.
Stab. All right. Do the bandits have anything on them?
Yeah, they did have a bit of coin and such. Nothing of particular note. I was gonna, I'm assuming that you're going into the cave. There was going to be more in the cave at some point, so I was just gonna do treasure at the end. But
right.
If you'd like, I can roll something now.
Nah. I'm gonna put my hand on Shin and tell him I'm gonna go blind for a little bit, and I'm gonna send Bobo into the cave.
Right, you send Bobo into the cave.
And I'm gonna give him guidance in case he's gonna give a stealth roll. and
I would use his stealth roll from last week or from 2 weeks ago, given that it was just like seconds before entering this initiative. Let me look back. I believe it was a 23.
Do we have pass without a trace up?
It was a 23. You do still have pass without a trace up for about another hour, and Rain, you would still have your wild shape for about another hour.
Nice.
all right. So I'm gonna send Bobo in, but not going like full force, just to really look around and see if he sees anything, anybody, stuff like that. And I'm gonna, just hold on to Shin so I don't fall, because I won't be able to see her here for a little bit.
Right, Bobo enters the cave. Can you see? Oh,
yeah,
sorry. I might have to recenter.
You had to zoom down. All right. Yes, I can see. All right. I'm gonna have him slowly head to like this area, but real stealthily, not really flying fast, just to see if he can see down anything in this corridor.
Yeah, you have control of him, so go ahead.
Still don't see anything, so I'm gonna have him move real slow.
Should we start following behind a little? We're not.
Well, I could poof him out in case I see something. So he's just doing reconnaissance right now. Until I get to a certain point, then I lose contact. So you gotta let me know when he gets. What is that? I got 120 feet I can see under him.
That sounds about right.
So I don't know how
You
far
could go
away.
pretty deep into this cave, 120 feet away.
All right, so I'm going to say this as we wind. There's a fork. There's a big door that looks closed.
And go to about
Right about here.
right about here. You're going to start losing contact.
All right, so I'm going to poof him back and tell everybody that I didn't see anything but a door.
Sketched in the rocks up there.
11.
A word. Up
Oh, those runes.
in the cave.
You do see some runes sketched into the rocks. None of you are familiar with the language.
I mean, I could spend 10 minutes and I could comprehend languages.
I
don't know.
Wait.
Do they look very, very old? I don't know that I'm that invested.
You do not have the spell prepared unless your spell list is inaccurate.
Oh, let me see. It's not a ritual? It's a
It is, but
ritual.
you're still required to have it prepared.
Oh, I see. Oh, you're right. I'm not a cleric. That's a cleric one. That's in my spellbook. I don't have to have it prepared.
You
wizard
can
spell?
cast a
Or-
wizard spell as a ritual if that has a ritual tag and you have the spell in your spell book. You don't need to have the spell prepared. Sorry, I'm just checking something. Yeah, if that if you took that as a wizard spell, then yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think that even is a cleric spell.
No.
Yeah, it's not. So, yeah, if you guys want to sit outside the cave here for 10 minutes, you can definitely do that. It, you're going to burn a little bit of pass without a trace and a little bit of Rain's wild shape, but you should still have plenty of time left.
Can we, without committing to that, can we tell it because it looks so old that it might not even be worth trying to figure it out, or does it look like somebody recently scratched it in? Can we?
It definitely looks. Yeah, it definitely looks extremely old. Some of the characters are a bit worn away. It's definitely not something that the bandits have done.
Okay,
Maybe the
so,
bandits
like,
know something about this cave that we don't. And we can
Sure.
learn about it.
That's true. Okay, I would go either way, but if it's that old, Rosero would be less committed to figuring it out. I'll go either way.
Yeah, let's read it.
Alright.
Sorry, one sec. I have a note on this.
There's free burgers for everybody on Tuesdays.
Nice.
Oh, but today's Monday. That's not fair.
Trade you Tuesday for a burger today.
It's a Popeye reference. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm old.
Sorry, I'm not finding the thing I had. One second.
Sorry, I'm being a pain in the butt.
No, I had this laid out for a couple weeks ago because I thought it would come up, and then I didn't have it prepared for tonight. So yeah, you spend 10 minutes casting comprehend languages, and as you the words begin to form, you see that it's kind of broken up, but you can kind of come to the conclusion that the words
Living the hashtag spicy life.
that just popped up. The words across the top say, "Lord who watches."
All right, so I'm gonna tell everybody. It says Lord.
Jared, thanks for that sub, dude.
I mean, it's far more interesting to do than to watch.
Well, I think we go inside.
Let's go in.
Pass over to Trace, right? Still?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. And I'm currently using your stealth rolls from previous, which were very high overall.
So everybody is like a winding road, and there was a door and a fork. And that's where it came out.
And a fork?
There was a door, then it led to a fork that I didn't go further.
Was the door closed?
Yes.
Well, all right. We all going in?
Going in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I have one another spell slot. So annoying. Actually, can we short rest first or nah? Do we need to? Does anyone need to short rest? Anyone care if I spend an hour short resting?
Nobody loses.
I'd be okay with it. We'd lose past that Trace, but we can go in guns blazing.
And Rain would lose his wild shape.
But then I get my wild shapes back on a short rest. So
Oh yeah.
I'm
yeah,
okay
okay.
with it either way.
It's fine.
Either way, you'd have to re-roll stealth.
To the crew. The reason I ask is I can give someone invisibility.
It's fine. I mean, if we do that, I'll take 10 minutes to make an unseen servant before we go inside.
Oh, he's starting here, huh?
He's dark.
Well, too late now. We're already in. No retconning a short rest.
Well, I mean, we still can if you want to. It's up. If you guys want to do it, then
So I'll cast Unseen Servant right before the rest is over.
I don't know. I hate the action economy of 5e. Well, so far we have Zorkers doesn't care. Rain doesn't care.
Well, I'll use it and I'll cast the Unseen Servant, so that helps.
Shin, Brian, Rivera.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me really. I mean, I had a nat 20 stealth roll, so, but I'll do it again.
Fine. Short rest.
all right, you guys. I'll take a short rest outside the cave. Nothing eventful happens. Nobody else. You don't really see any other comings or goings during that time. All seems quiet. Did you guys do anything with the bodies of the bandits?
Left them.
Oh, because like in case bandits come out and they see all their dead friends, kind of thing.
Yeah,
They'll
there's
know.
4 bodies sitting out there.
Be all right.
With the afternoon sun.
Oh yeah, are we just like resting in the open for an hour, just sitting out there around a bunch of corpses? I guess.
Yeah, having fun.
Well, I mean, you guys definitely could have like moved into the trees and stuff and stayed hidden at least to keep an eye on things. But
And the trees to rest.
all right, Zorkris gains an unseen servant. Falaren is not supposed to be there. Pay no attention to the drow behind the GM layer. And Rain transforms back. All right, everybody give me a new stealth roll. I assume you are stealthing into this cave.
Hell yeah.
Take it.
Did he cast Pass Without a Trace?
I got a 6.
No, I did not.
Advantage.
Whoa.
Lloyd's
Take advantage of. Alright,
I'm just lowering everyone's average.
let me do my owl. So that's, the owl's thing is. It never works.
All right, all right.
Okay.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Oh, failures, there they are. This stealth is plus 3. Oh, wow. 20 plus 3.
Whoa!
He's pretty quiet.
Bobo.
Bobo went B-52, man.
That's it.
Not
All
enough
right,
to
you-
do the servant, right? He's
No, he's invisible. All right, you guys are feeling pretty stealthy, with the exception of Orixis, who is just kind of doing his usual mumbling as he stands next to you all.
More loudly than usual.
Sloshing around in wet shoes.
Does
What are
everybody
these
1, 2,
things
3, 4,
here?
5, 6.
Just like little
They're carts.
wagons, carts.
Yeah, like
Empty?
horse-drawn carts. There's nothing in them. No,
Are my goggles still working?
they are.
Okay. I am not quite seeing anything.
If I touch the
Are you
wheels,
not?
do they feel warm, like they've been used recently?
No, they seem like they've been parked there for a bit. They're not dusty or anything, but they are clearly have not been used in the recent past.
So then I tell everybody, go around the way, and there'll be a door when we come up on our right.
Should we search?
The dirt.
Should we search around these wagons for anything other than evidence? Like maybe someone dropped something.
Thanks, Kate.
Problem.
Like remnants, like wine or.
I'll come help you search.
I just want to see what's like. Can I investigate just to see maybe if I can tell like what these things contained? Would it be investigation or something else?
Yeah, you can give me an investigation check, and Rain can give me one as well, or you can roll with advantage.
I'll
Let's
give
both
it
do it.
advantage.
Oh, you give me
Oh,
advantage. All right. I'll take it. No, I'll take it. All right.
Nice.
18. The carts look very well worn. Like they almost look like they were hauling something heavy. You can see that like they're like sagging a little bit. The wheels look a little bent and not around, but as far as you can tell, there's nothing left here. It's just the empty carts, nothing on them, nothing around them.
Right. Wasted investigation roll. Let's move on. They were well. I'll report that they were hauling something heavy, almost as if they were dead bodies.
Dun dun dun.
So this is the
Dun.
door.
Yep.
Can I listen to the door?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Okay.
You're not really hearing anything. It seems like a pretty thick door.
Okay.
You hear Erixus mumbling behind you.
Leading us
Zorkus,
into
you want to
the
try and poke your head in there?
I'm gonna bring the unseen servant close to the door and have him wiggle the knob to see if it's locked or not.
It is unlocked.
Right. I mean, we're all pretty stealthy, so do you want to try to open it, or do you want to try to see what's going around it?
Are we doing party stealth or is it each individual stealth?
We did individual.
Mine's a little
Um,
Well,
not
we
very
were all
stealthy.
pretty stealthy, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna transform into into one of the bandits, and I'm gonna have the servant try to open the door.
All right, the door opens.
It's a horse.
Of course.
In the room, you see a trough of water, a few bales of hay sitting in the corner, and there are some equine.
You guys think these are the ones that stole that cart that our friend was looking for the other day?
Be possible.
Wait, what? The horses?
Remember the cart that we thought the kobold stole everybody?
Kobold? There was a kobold?
That was quite a while ago and quite a ways away from here. You wouldn't. Well, it wasn't quite a while ago, but it was quite a ways away from here. You wouldn't think that this would have anything to do with that.
Do the horses? Are the horses look? Sorry, go ahead.
So did the horse have like any saddlebags or any like saddle on it?
They are unsaddled, bareback currently.
Do they look calm?
Yeah, they look a little uncomfortable and a little cramped. It's kind of a small space that's clearly been kind of made shift into a stable, but yeah, they seem okay.
Do they
They don't really seem to notice you.
Do they look well kept or in danger?
They look relatively well kept. They're fed and watered. Like I said, they're a little cramped in here, but they're doing okay. They look healthy.
Right. Let's leave them be for now.
So we don't kill them. Okay.
No, we don't. We don't kill the horses.
I
feel like
cast fireball into the room and close the door.
I feel like Rain just died a little inside with that comment.
Hey, it's a circle of life.
Missing out on
Killing
like
horses?
500 XP.
Meat. We're hungry.
Wait, seriously? We get 500 XP if we kill him?
Not each.
Alright, we'll think about it for later.
Are you closing the door behind you?
The unseen servant closed the door.
What are these?
Then I'll tell Wilrose this is as far as I got with Bobo.
Hang on.
Hang in.
You guys are zorping here. You went forward first, Wilrose?
Yeah, I was here. That's why I stopped.
Give me a investigation check.
Investigation. 12.
As you went around the corner there, you would see at your feet a coin purse.
Was that there before?
Yes, that you walked past it.
Oh, wow. Oh, you know why? I dropped myself here, I think. So I didn't see it. Okay. I would probably look at it and just keep walking, honestly. But I would maybe just like motion at it to somebody else.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy. 16.
As you walk forward.
Sorry, I realized you moved me back. I'll go back where I was. You could move me.
No, you're good. You're good. As you round this corner, you hear chink, and you see coming towards you a wooden palisade just flying around the corner. Somehow, you manage to do a standing backflip and just jump right back out of the way as it comes to a stop right about here.
Ooh.
And then,
Don't worry, Harry. I'll get him.
Slowly.
Wow.
as it slams forward, and then just kind of slowly falls backwards.
Like this is all safe now, or?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can I like attempt to like trigger it again?
It seemed like it was freely swinging. You would also notice as you came around the corner, your foot caught a little bit of a tripwire that was sitting there.
Ah. Okay. If I tell everybody about the tripwire, they'll be safe?
The tripwire seems to be tripped now.
It.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
The gate is just, or the wooden spikes are just freely swinging now.
Got it.
They don't seem to have tension anymore.
Makes sense. Okay. Is that this?
Yeah.
Okay. I like just touch my head to make sure all my hair is still there, and I continue moving.
As you,
I would have pointed out the coin purse to anybody behind me, so if anybody is picking it up or something.
Pick it up.
Don't want to pick it up, no.
Let my unseen servant do such things.
So the unseen servant's picking it up?
I don't know where it is. I can't see it yet.
It's under rain.
It's under rain.
I mean, I could send him over there if people want to move and see if that triggers another trap.
Its place. Do we get the sense that it was there to design someone to like run after it, so they trip a cable and snick it, or like you had to walk past that to trip the cable?
You could definitely get the idea that it was part of a trap.
It was the booty trap.
So I guess I'll have him pick up the bag.
As he picks up the bag, it kind of sticks a little bit, and he has to tug on it. And as he pulls on it, the wire, the other end of the wire that was tied to the bottom of the bag, comes free, and he has a coin purse.
All right, I'm going to tell him to open the coin purse and dump out the materials.
He dumps out about 30 gold and silver coins.
Say he was a good boy and tell him to come to me with the empty coin purse.
The coin purse?
Right. I feel safe to walk by these spikes now?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to walk by and check around the corner here.
All right. As you round the corner, you hear a gruff voice in the room to your left here. They seem to be a couple voices talking. And you hear, "Hey, go check that out." But and the guy, it's nothing.
Okay. Two distinct voices.
Yeah, you heard two distinct voices.
Okay. Can I like peer around the corner? Like to try and look into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. I did a little peekity peek. I'm gonna hold up 4 fingers to Shin.
They didn't seem to notice you.
I got a message, Wilrose. Do you want me to send Bobo in to see? He feels really stealthy today.
Am I confident in what I saw by saying 4?
I didn't see your token move. I'm guessing you didn't drop it.
Yeah, you know what it does? It does. Okay, so I'll do that. You have to turn on update on drop, because when I drag, I could get updates as I'm dragging.
Right. Have to turn on.
That's a new thing with dynamics.
Update on drop.
But yeah, I would message back to Zorkris, say I'm pretty confident there's 4, but there was a little bit of a blind spot, so there could be a 5th, but definitely 4.
Just would start messaging, like people would start hearing him mumbling in their minds, but very clearly from the stream of consciousness, people would pick out, should we take them alive?
I'll message Rix's back. That's at least one.
Sorry, I just saw your message, Zorkris. Did you pick up the coins after you emptied the coin purse?
If no one else picked it up, I would have picked it up.
You pick up all the coins, and you notice that they are a little lighter than what gold and silver should be. And as you look at them a little closer, you realize that they're just painted bright colors.
That's the
arcade change.
That might come in handy later.
All right, you have a pouch of fake coins.
All right. Well, I'll kind of just regroup into the group. Just let them know I see 4 or 5 bandits. So how do we best want to approach this? I don't think we can pass it without being seen.
How big is the entrance?
About 5 to 8 feet wide.
All right.
Yeah.
The room is fairly, larger, but not ginormous.
You want to do the old school? I'll try to draw them to us, being one of the bandits.
It has worked for us.
Give me a perception roll, Wilrose.
Sure. Perception. 20.
Ooh. You would probably realize that the hallway itself is pretty dark still. There's a little bit of light filtering out from inside the room. But also just kind of combination with the fact that when you peeked in, they seemed to have their backs to you and weren't really paying a whole lot of attention despite hearing noises out in the hallway. You would think that it might be possible to sneak by. You also hear with that roll you catch a few echoes coming down the hallway this direction. It's hard to make out exactly what it is, but you hear like the sound of some metal scraping.
Up the hallway?
Yeah, up this direction.
Okay.
Can we?
But I can't see anything. I'm seeing what I could see, right?
Yeah, you don't. It sounds distant. You're just hearing like the echoes of it bouncing down the hallway.
If we try to sneak by, Arixis is still loudly mumbling to himself.
Yeah.
That is true.
Well, I could like signal for like Shin to come with me, and maybe just take a peek around the next corner. If I feel with a perception roll, I feel confident that I could pass by.
Yeah, you would feel that they seem distracted, and you would probably be feeling stealthy enough for that.
All right, so I'm gonna do my best to keep my back to the wall and stay out of the light, and just kind of squeeze by. Just
Not
want to get
going.
a peek around this next corner.
Yeah, as you pass by, you hear them eating, and just you see their backs turned to you, but they don't seem to have noticed you.
And what was the sound I was hearing?
You still hear it pretty faintly. It's hard to make out. It's definitely coming from this direction now. But you just hear like the sound of some metal scraping. As you come up on the corner there, you spot another tripwire.
Okay. Can I attempt to disable it? Or is it something I can walk over?
It's low to the ground. It's something you could step over, yes.
Okay. I will, point at it to Shin. Say, watch your step.
Got it.
Okay. Step over it. See the crossbow that would likely have took my head off.
It's a ballista. It's not a crossbow.
Okay. Can I peek around this corner here? Another fork in the road?
Around this corner?
Yeah, well, I mean, this
Yeah.
up to here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not a fork. Okay, it turns. Turn. My goodness. Oh, there's a spider web. I have some nerves on the spider web.
There's been quite a few spider webs. I'm
see
surprised you didn't notice it
spiders?
before. You are not.
Okay. I'm gonna still
You-
stay pretty close to this wall. as I
You
walk
also
around it.
apparently weren't seeing the other half dozen or so spider webs you passed already.
Yeah, I guess it's the darkness. Okay. Wrapping around here, still nothing visible.
Is anyone else following, or are you guys all still sitting
gonna,
waiting for the
kinda-
report?
He kind of ditched us.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of circle back after I get to that point. I'm gonna drop a copper piece in the middle of the road, and then I'm gonna circle back, walking over the tripwire, not through it, and I'm gonna wave across the thing and ask, I'm gonna point to my ears to Zorkris.
The message, Loros, what's up?
Gonna say that the bandits seem pretty distracted to walk carefully past them, and just before the fork in the road, there is I don't know how long I can talk, but whatever. We'll just keep an open message. There is a tripwire, so be careful. And then,
Whisper to everybody
catch up.
around us and tell them.
There's no way I'm getting through this without them seeing me with my stealth roll.
I'm not using individual stealth for stuff like this.
Oh.
It's a group check.
In that case.
Let's go.
But there might be treasure in there.
And I would say right before the fork is a tripwire. So step over.
Gabe, can we all step over it? With that knowledge?
Yeah, with the knowledge to be looking at your feet as you're walking through the hallway, you would be able to determine that it's there pretty
I'm
easily.
Stuck in the wall.
You're stuck in the wall.
Gabe, I don't feel good.
Weird. Can you move now?
Yeah.
I had to see that.
So I'm moving like 3 characters at the same time.
All right, I will keep inching forward. I pick up the copper piece that I laid down as a breadcrumb.
Mikey, what's going on, dude?
Here around this corner, another just corner. From this point, I would be getting nervous because I've already found 2 traps. That now I'm going to be moving, whatever the term is for actively looking at my feet every time I take a step.
Okay.
The servant out in front.
As long as you're still leading, I would probably just continue using your other previous perception roll.
Okay, but yeah, I'm just making the terms that in terms of I guess slow pace and carefully looking at the floor, but that's with the active perception. Okay. Another large spider web that apparently I missed 3 of already. So
As you guys were coming around the corner back here, you were starting to hear the scraping sound a little bit louder, and then suddenly it stopped.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, I did. My ping didn't work. As you rounded this corner back here, the scraping stopped suddenly.
Okay.
The top left corner of the map.
It's a fork over here.
Yeah, there's another fork and a loop of sorts, maybe.
That's right. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Okay. This kind of loops into a little bit of a corner. Up here is another fork.
Is that an armory down there?
You see something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now I see. Yeah, I see that. Man, the brightness on this thing is tough. Yeah, what would I kind of like see a little bit?
Oh, is this a circle?
Stop going in front of Will Roast.
Like a practice
There's
thing where they
no road. Ah.
Literally.
As you walk into the room here, you see a lot of hay bales all stacked up with sacks in front of them. Everyone stop for a second. As you begin looking at them, you realize that this is probably a target practice range. There's one that's like full of arrows. I'm on the wrong layer. There's one that's full of arrows. There's a couple that are full of daggers. There's some javelins and spears. It seems like it was being used for target practice as a backstop for ranged weapons.
Any bolts?
You other?
Javelin?
You
dagger?
would see some bolts here in this one. Sorry, I'm on the wrong layer. You would see some
Like
bolts
steel
here
too,
in
right?
this one.
Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to it. Okay.
Oh boy.
All right, as you approach it, I think you're under Rosera.
Yeah, it was.
As you approach it,
Go on.
As you approach it, you die.
GM layer not cooperating.
Things
I
going
don't feel good about this.
Are you a god?
Oh!
Two figures emerge from the corner of the room that you didn't see before, with hand crossbows drawn, ready to fire.
Oh boy.
Mint.
Oh.
Roll for initiative.
Gabe, I'm gonna separate my characters out a little bit, alright?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not bad.
I'm really rolling great tonight.
Bobo.
All right, who are we missing here? I need to add a turn for Bobo.
The real question is, did I get the bolts out?
Oh, we need our dex to as a tiebreaker.
Did you roll for the Unseen Servant?
The unseen servant only gets commands if I tell him to do things. He doesn't get initiative.
Oh, right, okay. Are we missing somebody? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I guess we're there.
Bobo. You got Bobo? Yeah.
And then,
Rain's tiebreaker.
They've got maybe.
yeah, it's lower than 18. Sorcris is 12. I'm going to change your character sheet real quick to add the dex tie.
Yeah, no problem. I keep forgetting to do it myself.
All right. These two very darkly clad drow step out from the shadows and fire crossbow bolts at you guys. Sorry, hand crossbow bolts. One is going to attack Shin.
Rose, now's your chance to get a hand crossbow.
I have one already.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. I bought one.
Sucker. You could have looted a corpse.
Rich.
It hits for 8 damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Boy.
Oh.
All right, you feel a sickness overcome you suddenly. Not seeing my poison token. You feel a sickness overcome you as you slowly slip away into unconsciousness and fall to the ground. And this other one's going to take a shot at Erixus.
Yeah.
He hits for 7 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Gabe, I can see your rolls, just so you know.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I haven't rolled a bubble.
Join me! Join me!
Rolls are showing.
Yeah, he's rolling the rolls for me. I would imagine.
Alright, I guess I'm unconscious.
You are. Rain.
Yikes.
I love not playing.
Shoot. Okay. So these two, I just saw these two drop.
Yeah, you saw these 2 drow just emerge from the shadows and immediately fire upon you guys, and it just drop 2 people.
I just have a quick question before he takes his turn. I know you showing the stuff, but would we know the last part of this?
No, you wouldn't.
Okay.
Wait, the last part of what?
Of the how to wake up or whatever.
You might be able to determine it with a medicine check when the time
Well, you
comes.
see someone sleeping, right?
I'm gonna try to do since Shin is right there next to me and I just saw him go down. I'm gonna try to cast. Well, I don't know if this is even gonna work. I'm gonna try to cast Lesser Restoration.
You can end the poison condition,
Cool.
but he would still be unconscious.
Gotcha. I will report that to everybody. That
Isn't he only unconscious while poisoned? I mean, you could. That's.
I don't
how
think
it's written,
so.
So you could play as you see fit.
I think that's just saying that. I think it's a little bit poorly written, but I would interpret that to mean that they fall unconscious as soon as they are poisoned, when they fail a saving throw horribly. But it would still require, lesser restoration by the word of the spell does not do anything to unconsciousness.
cool. And then I'm gonna use my movement to just run in and get up in his face and like distract him. So that because I know from being ranged that it's a little tough to get ranged stuff off when somebody's up in your grill. So and turn.
You mean all up in his belly button? Because that's how
Oh
tall you are.
boy.
Oh.
Oh jeez.
Oh, shots fired.
All right, Wilrose.
Wilrose is quite confused, and will look to Rain on what he should do.
I shrug.
Okay. Why can't I collect? Oh, I'm on a measurement. All right. Wilrose is going to Can he get a without an action? And you could say no. Can he get an idea of how well these guys size up? Like, does he feel like he could take them? Or
They look like pretty serious warriors.
okay. So we would need our serious warriors as well. Wilrose is going to walk over to Shin, and he's gonna look at him and say, "Shake out of it, man. Let's go." And I'm gonna, try to get him out of it, medicine, or just shake him up.
If you want to shake him up, you can try that. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
you know
gonna
it'll
just shake him
work,
up. I'm just gonna slap him in the face, kind of thing.
All right, he wakes
Easily.
up.
All right, I'm gonna say, "Oh man, now get your ass up and fight." And I'm gonna cast some bardic inspiration on him.
What happened? Oh my god.
All right, Shin has a die of bardic inspiration. I
I'm
wouldn't count the shaking as your action, so you still have an action.
Oh, I was going off of the thing that says an action to shake it awake. Oh, okay.
Oh, does it say?
It does say it requires an action to shake awake. So
All right, yeah. Then all right, yeah, that's your action then.
I'm gonna dip behind this wall the best I can, and then turn.
All right, Zerkris.
All right. I see Eric's sleeping like a lazy bum. So I'm gonna command, as a bonus action, command my unseen servant. It can move 15 feet, and tell him to wait. Keep shaking Erixus until he wakes up.
All right, yeah, you see him begin to stir.
And I'm going to cast Firebolt at the one I can see, which is this guy.
11 will miss.
Okay. Enter.
Shin.
Alright, what the hell just happened? Alright,
I believe you're prone, by the way.
Yes, you are
Alright.
currently prone.
alright, so what do I need to get? I'm getting up. I don't care. So that's, what do I do?
That's half your movement.
Alright, so I will be up. And then I see this dude, kind of looking professional. I'm like, alright, I'm coming after you. I have no idea what happened. Oh, dude, whatever. Alright. Swing my halberd at this guy. And see what happens.
Oh, here.
That will hit.
Nice.
Alright. And hold on a sec. I am going to first do the damage here. And I will use my bonus action of my Polearm Master. Wait, why is it not? Hold on. It's not working. Oh, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pressing it, but it's not.
Roll20 is being a little slow for me.
Incoming 7 attacks.
Oh my god! I pressed 3 times.
7 hit.
If not, I'll just do a 1d4. But
Well, you have to roll damage. Roll attack.
You could try to
first.
refresh real
that's
fast.
that's all right. I mean, so that's I mean, is that the same as just hitting the halberd?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try that just to see. Yeah. I don't know why the Polearm Master is not working. Did I
All right,
hit?
that'll hit as well.
Okay, so now I'm gonna use the 1d4. All right,
Nice, nice.
and I will end my action here. In turn.
All right, Rosera.
Go to that spot. Can I attack from there, or is that too close to other people?
No, you can attack there.
Okay.
Swarm.
So close, you know. Total swarm. Rosera would walk up, and she would attack with her short sword.
Eleven misses.
He looks pissed.
You have an offhand short sword or no?
I have an offhand dagger.
Yeah, you can offhand with your dagger if you want as a bonus
Oh,
action.
you can? Okay. Okay.
That also misses.
Yeah, well, I'm just standing there with two weapons in my hand, looking really pissed. And turn.
All right, Bobo.
What was the special thing that Daniel has that he does the rapier offhand?
He has dual wielder feat, which lets him wield two non-light weapons as an offhand.
Rapier's finesse.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to have Bobo do a flyby of this guy, and then come back to me.
All right, next attack on him has advantage.
Enter.
Man, 2 weeks off. I'm losing track of where all my symbols are. Arixis, you are awake but prone.
I think he's sleeping
And
in
muted.
real life, too.
I will stand up. And poisoned is disadvantage on attack rolls,
Correct.
but I'll get normal if I attack this guy because of Bobo.
Correct.
All right. So anyway, I started blasting.
Wow.
I
That
assume
will
misses.
miss.
Damn.
All right. I will bonus action Misty Step out here. And end turn. Yep. I'm just regrouping.
All right. This guy up top is a little pissed at Shin for hitting him, and he is going to draw his short sword and hit back.
And he misses.
He misses, and he strikes again and hits
Oh.
Ouch.
He's being a bully.
for 7 damage.
Okay. Blackjack.
This other one down here at the bottom is going to draw his short sword as well and rush up towards Zorkris. Actually, he's gonna rush up and help his friend, and he's going to make a swing at Shin as well. He misses, and he misses. All right, Rain.
Alrighty.
Just so
I'm
you
gonna
know, we
slash
could
at this
see
one.
only one of their attacks, not both of them.
Yeah, I didn't change it back to non-whispered.
I'm gonna slash at this guy with my scimitar.
Oh.
Cool.
8. Yeah.
That misses.
Oh,
End turn.
Yo, Titanic, how's it going, man?
I'm gonna cause chaos on my next turn. I'm sorry in advance.
Yeah.
Do it.
Wilros.
He's got a short sword in his hand.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to cast heat metal on his short sword.
Manufactured metal objects such as metal weapons, suit every armor you
Yes,
see.
make
object
a
over
con
top.
save.
It takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell until the spell ends.
Actually, I think he takes the damage, and then the con save is if he drops the weapon.
Damage from it, the creature must succeed on a Constitution saving
He takes
throw
10 fire,
or
make a
drop
con
the
save.
object if
If he
it can.
fails, he drops the weapon. If he passes, he keeps the weapon, but he has disadvantage on attack rolls.
This is gonna be awesome.
Heat metal's pretty sick.
All right, he takes 10 fire damage and he passes.
Okay, so he is holding the weapon, but he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Racial.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Zorkris.
Zorkis is going to move 25 to right about there. I'm going to ready a firebolt and just waiting for Bobo to come fly so he can see. So we ready a firebolt on that.
So
Okay.
What's the trigger?
When I can see the bad guy in the drowse.
If I can see the bad guy, I shoot it.
Yeah, once I can see, because right now I'm looking through Bobo, so that's my dark vision.
Shin.
All right. Looking at the guy that was attacking. I'm gonna swing my halberd at him again.
That hits.
How does he look?
He's still looking pretty good.
Okay, I am going to use. Wait, he looks human, right?
He's a drow.
I mean,
He's very clearly a drow.
Oh, okay. So it's not undead. All right.
Not undead.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action with my divine smite. Regular.
That's not a bonus action.
Oh no! All right.
It's just,
you know what? Okay.
it's just an attack. It's just a thing
Action.
that you could do.
On top. It's a
Yeah.
spell.
Yeah, when you hit, you can choose
I
to
can do
use
that.
it.
Okay. All right. And wait, why does this showing me that there's a level? What
Just
level?
choose level. Yeah, you can do it at a higher level, but you choose level 1, or you can
Okay.
expend a level 2
Oh.
spell slot to do more damage.
No, I'm gonna use the level 1 slot. All right. I'm gonna press submit and see what happens. Hup!
All right, you deal an additional 8 radiant damage.
Nice.
Who we got?
And my turn.
Well, you could still do your bonus action Polar
Can I?
Master. Unless that's once per rest. Just once per turn, right?
Yeah, you can continue to use it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Divine Smite's not a bonus action. It's just like an extra thing you can do if you hit.
Got it. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm gonna still use the halberd for the hit, and then use the one if I hit. I realized I was using the global damage modifier. That's why there's no response.
Oh.
Oh well, in that case. Ha!
Nice.
And all right,
Sweet.
enter.
Rosera.
I will try my luck again with the short sword. I don't like it when I fail. So
Divine Smile. I mean, Divine Smite, not Smile.
divine smile.
That misses.
Can I do the offhand again, or is that how many bonus action?
No, you can. That's you get a bonus action every turn. That also misses.
There's like steam coming out of my ears. I'm so angry, and I kind of huff and put both my weapons at my side, and it like almost is she gonna stomp her foot? I'm pissed. End turn.
All right, Bobo.
Bobo fly to me, and I can see both of them, so I'm gonna hit my action and attack that guy with my firebolt. Is that cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Firebolt. Ah, all right.
That
Bobo's
misses.
done.
Rixus.
Right. What does Erixus know about Drow?
That one is a coward.
One is a coward, one dies all the time, and beyond that, probably not much.
You can give. Is there something in particular you're trying to find out?
I want to understand if a drow can see in magical darkness.
Give me a nature check.
I will do this. God, fucking damn it.
You think back to the fight when you created magical darkness, and it seemed like your companions had a difficult time with it.
Ooh, that is some goddamn fine DMing right there.
And also the trials.
Oh, the trials. That's right, the trials. I am not going to apologize for this. 5, 10, 15, 20. I would like a 15-foot radius sphere, please.
Oh boy.
Do I have to draw that?
I can do it.
Okay.
That's the wrong shape. Stop it.
What are the squares, Gabe? Gabe, I need a sphere. Gabe, hello? Gabe?
He's being a little. You're right.
20, why? Okay, there we go.
Man, you're all gonna fucking hate me.
Is it that one?
I
One, two,
do think
three,
this
four,
is
five,
gonna be
six.
funny. Oh god, that's so much bigger than I thought it was.
Well,
Yep, that's about right. Magical darkness. I cast darkness and it covers that entire space. But what's up with my act? Like, can I talk to Rosera as a bonus action?
You can say something quickly without any action.
I would just like do that mental magic, and in Rosera's mind, I would remind her that there's one immediately to her southwest. It won't do anything, but just role playing wise, that's what I do. Southeast, sorry. No retcon, I said southwest. So after that, I step back. I'll link the spell. Basically, everything has disadvantage in there now. Anything that relies on sight doesn't work, and if any attacks have disadvantage.
Is that where you intended the sphere to be?
Oh, absolutely.
Jokester.
I mean, can you bring it out one square to the right, actually? Like, so yeah, because it can encompass me. I can see through it anyway. It doesn't matter. And I'll just back up the 5 feet that I had left, and there we go. And that will end my turn.
All right. Yeah, you all see this sudden darkness flood around you all that your dark vision cannot pierce.
All you hear is cackling laughter.
Suddenly, suddenly there is just an inky blackness. Give me just 1 second.
So everyone has disadvantage on everything but me.
Why? I'm not in it.
Yeah, but if you fire into it, you have disadvantage.
You can't see in there. You can just see a big black cloud in
Your
front
dark
of you.
vision can't see
Auricus
through
is
this
really
darkness.
mad
Not
that he got
I
poisoned
can't illuminate
and had
it.
disadvantage. He doesn't know what disadvantage is because he hears a subtle change in the music that's flowing through his head at all times, and he just keeps perceiving the word disadvantage, and then he decides that everyone can feel the same thing if he just turned out the lights, and that's what he does.
As do creatures get opportunity attacks if they can't see?
Hear them straight away.
It's got to be no, right?
I think so. It's a reaction. Maybe they like, but how could you not see? Like, if something moves away from you,
You could hear it. You could smell it.
Yeah, that's a fair
What's the
point.
question?
Definitely. If you can't see, do you get an attack of opportunity?
When a hostile creature you can see moves out of your
Yeah, you have to see them. Yep. So you don't get an opportunity attack.
Okay. All right. These drow are going to reposition a little bit. And as Erixus stands there, cackling in the hallway to himself, he stares into the darkness, and suddenly he realizes that it's spreading further than he intended.
Uh-oh.
That's awesome.
You con goofed.
I can still, but I can still see. So.
Yes, you can still see. But yeah, the same kind of darkness, and Zorkrus, you would see this as well. This cloud that appeared in front of you now also seems to be spilling out into the hallway and filling the whole area.
I wish I cast it again on my next turn in just a different spot.
So this drow is going to step out and see Zorkrus and take a swing at him with his short sword.
Thanks.
I think Zorkers. Oh, you did the firebolt already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Listen, I don't feel too bad because you have like a 25 AC, even though you're a caster.
He crits for 8 damage.
Ouchies.
Ow.
That was actually a really bad crit.
Bad crit. Did
Good
8
for
damage
me.
on a regular hit.
Yeah, and then he swings again and misses.
He could go through without a
Wait,
attack
what?
opportunity.
You nobody can
Yeah,
see
they
this.
Can't see.
Nobody can see this, and Erixus is in the hallway. But
Wouldn't he feel somebody going through his space?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, can
no,
he pass through
he,
shit?
he didn't go through their space.
Okay, gotcha. Fair,
man.
fair.
Rain, it is your turn. You have suddenly been engulfed in darkness.
Fortunately, I can be a giant spider that has blind sight or blind
Ooh.
sense, so I don't need to see 10 feet. And I would notice that these guys are gone.
Yes, upon realizing this new vision, you suddenly realize that the two enemies that were standing right next to you are now gone.
Gotcha. Oh shoot. Good to know. Fortunately, I've got my silent speech, so I will let Shin know, hey, your buddies are gone. And I'm going to, I guess, start to try to find my way out of the dark.
Do you retain your languages when you beast shape?
I retain my mental stats. Like I still have
Okay.
my
So you can communicate telepathically in any language that you know. Then okay.
so
I can
guess
end concentration at any time, right?
On your turn, yes.
Last
I know. I feel
last
like
time
we determined before you can end it out of turn, but yeah.
Yeah,
So yes.
you had me end it last time out of turn. Okay, just checking.
Yeah, you can end at any time, no action required.
Cool. Are you doing something, Adam?
Since I'm hidden, I will end concentration. So my darkness disappears.
What the what?
Holy guacamole.
So we
Is
can
that-
see now.
Yep. I
Yes,
can see.
you
A
see.
giant, terrifying spider.
You see the sphere of darkness that was filling the room vanish, and the sphere that was in the hallway still remains.
Whoa.
You get Rosera with the spider. She jumps a little bit.
And suddenly there's a giant spider and no drow standing next to you. Well, there's one drow still, but
I wave my pedipalps or whatever. Hey guys. And then I'm going to I guess since I can see this guy now, I'm gonna try to web him. So. Oh.
Oh, nice.
all right, that'll
Can you
hit.
promise to always make that sound? Like
Those are spider noises.
So the
No,
target
that's great.
is restrained by webbing.
As an action, restrain target, make a DC 12
And
strength
that's
check.
all
Burst webbing on success. Webbing
you
else
know
can
what,
be
I'm gonna
attacked and
try to track
destroyed.
him down a little with my movement. I'll 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up on the wall a bit here. And turn.
It doesn't take damage from that?
No, it's just it just
Damn.
restrains. I know that would have been
All right, Wilros.
Alright. Well, Wilros was going to be like scared about hearing the sound of 8 legs near him, but he sees them now, so he's not as scared, but he is still a little freaked out. What is Wilros going to do? Wilros is going to... Which guy has... This guy has the one with the sword on fire, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's this one.
It was the one that was this spot next to Shin. Below Shin.
Oh, it
Should be
was?
the one next to yeah, it was the one under Shin.
He wasn't under Shin when you cast Heat Metal. It was just the one up here. I assumed you were casting it on this guy. He didn't. This guy didn't move up to Shin until the turn after you cast Heat Metal.
It was not the guy in the corner. I know that. It wasn't the guy in the corner.
This guy wasn't there yet. He was still down in this corner. Because you'd cast Heat Metal on your first turn. I'm pretty sure.
That's fine. That's who I...
So you were casting it on the guy when he was down in this corner?
No, I cast it on whoever pulled out their short sword. They both pulled out... No, this guy pulled out his short sword and then ran up to here but didn't attack anybody. And he was just like standing here when I casted it on him. Oh no, and then you're right. And then he did. Instead, he ran up to here.
No, it was on... Okay, your first turn you did the Bardic Inspiration and...
My first turn I woke up
shit
Shin in Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, okay, you're right. So sorry, I misunderstood.
He meddled on this guy.
Okay.
I mean, does it change anything?
He would have had disadvantage on his crit against Zorkris, and he needs to lose 10 HP.
Got you. Well,
I
mean,
misunderstood. I thought you were dogpiling the guy in the corner.
That's fine. I'm not going to make you retcon like 3 different things, so...
Okay.
But I want to know who has it now.
This guy is the guy that I had been counting as having disadvantage. He took the damage from Heat Metal.
Okay, and it's till the end of my next turn, so he still has disadvantage, and the damage continues until the spell ends. You can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. So I'm going to bonus action Heat Metal.
He has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn, so he no longer has disadvantage now that your turn has started.
Right, but I wanted to know the bonus. I still have the bonus action damage, so he takes 9 more fire damage.
Until the spell ends, you
He
can use
does
a
not have
bonus
to con
action.
save, though.
Okay, how long does the spell last?
concentration up to 1 minute. So yeah, we're gonna put a concentration tank.
All right, he takes another 9.
Which one is it? This one. Yeah, concentration on me.
And does he have to make the con save again?
I'm checking that. Sorry. If a creature is, so you cause the object to glow, any creature in the physical contact with the object takes damage. Until the spell ends, you can use your bonus action to take damage again. If a creature is holding or wearing and takes a damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save. So he has to con save again.
Saves?
It's actually stronger than I thought. Okay, so he has disadvantage again. So now I'm going to use my movement of 15, 20 feet to go here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I like put my hand into the darkness and don't see my hand, and I chuckle a little, but then I whip out my rapier and I slash this guy.
As you attempt to put your hand, as you attempt to put your hand into the darkness, you suddenly touch an invisible wall that prevents you from putting your hand into the darkness.
Oh, okay. I don't jam my finger, right?
Is
No.
it the Unseen Servant?
Yeah,
Game that
he
you're
touched
doing?
the unseen servant suddenly.
Oh, okay. I'm definitely still a little creeped out, but I think I have advantage, right, rapier?
Yes.
For being restrained?
Because he's.
Yes, he has. You have advantage on attacks.
Okay, advantage attack, 13.
It misses.
Okay, I am going to end my turn.
Dorcas.
I'm gonna tell the unseen.
Oh, actually, sorry, he takes double the damage on that fire than if he's caught in that webbing.
What?
He's
Why?
vulnerable to fire damage in that webbing.
I think the webbing.
Oh no,
I think
No, the web is vulnerable.
Sorry,
Yeah.
you're right. My mistake.
That would have been awesome.
I didn't hit the webbing, I hit him. Or I burned his hand, rather. End turn. I'll be right back as well.
All right, Zorkris.
I'm gonna have the unseen servant come down to like over here and tug on the drow's pants and try to confuse him. Hopes to get advantage on my attack.
The servant is not capable of doing that.
It could interact with objects, right?
Yes, but not creatures. It can try to mess with them, but it's super weak. It has a strength of 2. It can.
So I'm gonna
It'd be like a 2-year-old coming up and like tugging on your pant leg.
Oh, that's cute.
Nah.
I'm gonna ready and inflict wounds. I'm gonna trigger it when Bobo does a flyby to him.
Okay, Shin.
All right, moving over here. Now, so when I'm gonna attack this guy. Now, do I attack just normal or advantage? Is he down? What is he?
You would have advantage on your attacks against him.
God. All right. So I am going to swing my halberd. God, just. Oh my God.
And that will miss.
And then I am going to use my bonus action. Please. Oh, never mind.
Yep, that also misses.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna end my turn to leave the space so a certain rogue can come in and do her things.
All right, Rosera.
I will walk up and actually I'm going to stand back here and slightly different. I'm going to use my short bow.
Nice.
You got advantage.
That one hits.
Oh,
Yeah, you can roll advantage if you want to try to crit.
Should I just roll again then? Since I
Yeah, just roll one more time.
Okay, got it. Oh,
All right, you did 8 damage.
Sneak attack.
okay.
yeah.
You can get sneak attack given that you have allies adjacent.
Nice.
Back. didn't even get to test out your new damage, Shin.
No. No, I missed
That's
both.
cool. It comes out blue because one's red, one's green.
Yeah.
Sarah
Anything
sighs
else?
No, she sighs heavy with relief that she finally did something useful. And turned.
Ah!
Bobo.
All right, Bobo's going to do a flyby to the drow over here, and then that triggers Zorkus to do his inflict wounds after he gets advantage. Is that cool?
Yeah, I was waiting for the attack. That misses.
17 miss. Okay.
Whoa.
17 missed?
Yep.
Damn. Sorry for that squeal. I poured my beer too fast and the head went over the cup.
Be right back.
All right, Erixus.
I will step forward. I have unobstructed view to this guy. Well, as far as they know, unobstructed, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast with advantage, which cancels out my disadvantage. And I step back further into the darkness and end my turn. Oh, wait, hold on. What's a potion? Is a potion bonus action or not?
Yeah, bonus action.
I'll potion it up real quick while I have some cover here. It's 1d4 plus 4 or 2d4 plus 4?
2d4 plus
Click the thing
2.
up top.
And yeah, just click your token and click Potion of Healing.
Hey now.
Oh yeah.
All right. Okay, now end turn.
All right, back to the drow. The first one is going to attempt to break free of the webbing. He is
Disadvantage on ability checks, by the way. Oh, that's not a saving throw though.
Yeah, but it's an ability check, right?
Oh, it's a strength check. Yeah. So
he is going to drop his sword because it has now burned him 2 times, and then he is going to make a strength check to attempt to break free. He succeeds and is no longer restrained. That's not what I want. That's what I want. And you see him kind of shoot a dirty look over his shoulder at the 4 that have been ganging up on him, and suddenly a new sphere of darkness appears.
Oh, look at this chain reaction I've caused.
He's going to take a step back, and he is going to try to take a shot at Wilros. Be disadvantaged because of the darkness.
Isn't it?
What?
He can't see me at all.
No.
So isn't that full cover? So you can't even do the attack.
No, darkness.
The darkness spell says that they get disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, okay.
Wait, where is it? Everyone's in darkness.
This is. And the other drow down here is going to swing at Zorkris again. Or actually, seeing the darkness, he's going to take a step over here and take a swing at Zorkris. He hits. For 6 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
What a good luck.
On the short sword?
On the short sword.
Con?
Con save.
All right, he's going to swing again. He hits.
Well, I mean, I could do shield, right?
You can.
All right, I'll put my arm up and cast shield.
All right, his blow is deflected, and he takes a step back into the darkness. Rain.
All right. Having blind sensed this guy trying to get away from me, I'm gonna follow him. 5. And this one would be within my 10 feet of blind sense, so I'm gonna try to web him. Let's see, this is normal. I clicked it. Ugh.
That sails wide.
All right. Then I guess I'm going to just chill.
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to remember how it works, because he should have. There's some kind of like advantage disadvantage mechanic that I don't remember that I read about creatures who have blind sight that can see in magical darkness. Forget it. Never mind.
Well, I mean, I'd just be going out from the text of the spell mainly, but a creature with dark vision can't see non-magical light, can't illuminate it. Point you to completely covering the source.
I should have it like. I remember reading somewhere that I would have, if I'm firing, if I can see through magical darkness and I fire into it, that I have advantage because they can't see. I don't remember it. It's not.
Oh, you have advantage if a creature can't see you, right?
Yes, that's what I think it is.
Because
they can't see you, you have advantage.
Is that like the invisible thing?
Yes, because technically
Because
you're
they
invisible
can't
to the
avoid it.
creature.
It's the
Yes.
equivalent of being hidden. It's like how you get advantage when you hide.
It's like Umbra sight.
Yes. So unless they have blind sight or true sight or something like that, you should have advantage on that. But I mean, I'm not telling Gabe how to rule. But that was one of the reasons I took darkness was because of that mechanic.
Where did you get that from, Matt? Yeah, Matt.
A random unsourced Google.
Nice. I also searched something on Google. It says that
Oh,
all
here.
attacks by Wilros hit, no matter what.
I'll allow it.
Nice. That's a good
I actually read that. I think Crawford
Yeah.
tweeted about that.
Yeah,
There we go.
that sounds right. Yeah, it's an unseen attacker, so it's the same as like a surprise attack,
Oh yeah,
basically.
unseen attacker. That's the term.
Do another web
So-
roll. Just if it had advantage, then it would have been 80.
Which one? The other? You're shooting at this one, right?
The lower one. Yeah, exactly that one that you pinged.
He swings his sword up and slices through the web as it comes towards him.
Jeez, these are crazy AC. That's all I can do in turn. And I don't regenerate.
Rip.
Wilros.
All right, Wilros. The darkness was up before the guy dropped his sword, right?
Yes.
All right. Well. Wilros was
No.
going-
It was after.
So Wilros saw him drop his sword.
Yes.
Okay. So Wilros will not use a bonus action to keep the sword again. He will instead. So I'm gonna. I guess.
Hey, you guys have to
I
write that.
drop. Yep. I guess I drop concentration on my heat metal then, right? Because it says until the spell ends, you can use a bonus. I mean,
You don't have to.
I'll keep it up. Yeah, because I mean the sword itself. So the sword is glowing on the floor.
Oh.
Hopefully nobody steps on it.
Oh my god.
Ouch.
I think shoes would be okay. So I'm going to one creature of your choice within range that can hear me. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. Now I don't know how I like choose this because I don't really know who's who, right? So I'm going to just roll a 1d2 and say 1 is the top guy, 2 is the bottom guy.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, yeah, the darkness is weird because technically you have disadvantage, but technically you don't know exactly where they are.
Right, like if I was going to fire across, like if I knew I wanted to fire a crossbow somewhere, like where the
Yeah.
guy used to be, I know I would say, oh, I shoot where he used to be, I would miss. But if I say I want to swing my sword around in a circle, I could roll 1d8 to see who I hit.
Yeah.
But I'm just gonna cast Dissonant Whispers. I don't have to see them; they just have to be within range of 60 feet. But it says one creature of your choice within range. So I don't really know how I would know if both of them are within range of me because I don't see them. So I'll just do that.
I feel like you could do a safe assumption knowing the movement speed of a drow.
Yeah, so I mean, I'll just do the one.
Yeah,
So the top guy is gonna take this.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
So DC 14 takes 5 or half.
You said the top guy?
Yes.
See, 14 wisdom save.
5 or half. If he fails, he moves his movement away from me. I would say that would be.
I assume you know that he fails, but he fails, and you suddenly hear him. You hear the sound of footsteps running away from you.
Does he pass Erixus?
He does, but not within melee range.
Okay, yeah, that's what I meant. Yep. All right.
So I'm watching this drow like just shit his pants and run away.
Basically, yeah.
Now all Erixus knows about drows is that they're afraid of nothing.
They're just fucking cowards.
Bonus action.
This guy actually needs to make a con save as well. Ooh, he does keep the spell up, just barely.
To be able to see Bardic Inspiration. Choose a
Or-
moment and turn your one
it's darkness?
creature
Yeah,
other than
darkness is
yourself who
concentration.
Can hear you. So I'm going to call out to Rain and say, "Feel inspired, my little friend."
Big right now.
All right, you have an
Oh,
extra
shit, you're
d6.
right, I probably wouldn't give it to a freaking spider. Oh well, happened. Well,
And
it's dark. I'm not seeing this spider, so it's okay.
Shin, you still have a d6 as well.
Yep.
Don't believe you've used that yet.
Oh yeah. Of course, he does it when I'm away from my keyboard to forget to tell him.
All right, Zerkris.
All right. I'm going to switch positions with my unseen servant. I'm going to tell him to come where I am, and I'm going to go into the darkness here. How high are the ceilings in this place?
They're about like 12 feet. It's pretty tall, cavernous opening.
So, since I'm seeing through Bobo's eyes, I'm going to ready a firebolt in case this guy comes back out of the darkness to where I was.
Okay.
And then, so I'm ready the firebolt. All right, end turn.
All right, Shin.
So I'm seeing this drow here, but technically I cannot see him because it's all dark right now, right? Or I can actually see him.
Yeah, you can't see him. You know his approximate location, but you haven't seen him for a bit now.
Voice in your head just saying, "Just throw the javelin. Just throw it."
Oh boy.
Yo, Shing is saying that I've been victim of terrible roles. I am going to wait. So how is it? So okay, so this is out of game. Like if I move through and I want to make an attack in that approximate direction, that put me in disadvantage, or can I attack at all?
You'd have disadvantage on the attack roll, and I would make you roll to determine like which direction you attack,
Got it.
since you're not entirely sure where the drow is.
Okay. So then I am just going to what the heck am I gonna do? Alright, I can move and then do an action, right? So I am going to move over. I'm gonna move through and say, "Excuse me, Roros." That'll be 5, 15.
Potentially Will Rose.
Yeah, well, somebody, excuse me. I bump into something. Yep, alright.
Attack.
right here, and then I am going to use lay hands on myself. I'm gonna heal myself for 6 HP and enter.
All right, Rosera.
Even though dark vision, I can't see anything.
Right, you know approximately where this last one is, or where the last two were, but
Okay. I will kind of stumble through the dark then, but
Hey, sorry, I just wanted to. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Is darkness concentration?
Yes.
Did
yeah, I rolled for it.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
oh, this is very frustrating. Just gonna do it. She's gonna kind of see. This is really hard though, because like I can see him. Like
It's okay, go for it.
it's,
If you
it's
want, he
really-
could turn your vision off.
Just
I mean,
do
I
it.
kind of feel like that would make me feel better because now it's like, oh, I'm shooting into the darkness. But like,
It's
I don't
all right.
know.
I've been there before. Go for it.
All right, okay. All right, so I kind of stumble through, and I'm like aggressively grabbing my friends. I accidentally grab the spider, and it's very scary. And I bump into what I think is a bad guy, and I just go ahead and stab him.
Yeah.
Ouch.
First, roll a d3.
Oh
Okay.
my
Oh,
goodness.
no.
Oh my, please. I'm number 2.
It's a
Sorry, how do you
D3
roll- Yeah, how do you
Yeah.
roll a D3?
slash
Roll
R
One,
D3.
two, three.
Any space or just?
Yeah, slash R space D3.
Okay.
It's 1d. Oh, you can just do
Oh, it's
d3.
not
Oh, I didn't realize that.
It's not me,
Yeah.
it's not me, it's not me, it's not me.
You swing through the air wildly and blindly with your sword, and you hit nothing.
Thank God, honestly. Okay. I stumble back. I like lean back, hit the spider again, and like shudder and turn.
All right, Bobo.
Right, Bobo is just gonna go as high up into this room as he can, staring into the circle still. Can I like
Erixus.
hide with him or no?
Can you what?
Can I hide?
Can he hide?
Yeah, like real stealth, so I blend in.
Yeah, he can
I
attempt
have
to take
I
the
have
hide
to
action.
jump, guys. So,
All right. So
All right, bye.
All right,
I'll talk
catch
to
you later.
next week. Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
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 Hopefully someone continues playing for her.
Yeah, I will assume that she continues stabbing
Wildly.
wildly and blindly.
Oh god, I need to get out of here.
I will. I mean, obviously, I'll just cast Eldritch Blast.
All right.
Hey.
Sorry. Back to Bobo real quick. He's feeling sufficiently hidden.
Okay.
Which one are you blasting?
This one.
All right, that'll hit.
All right. Hey.
Nice roll.
All right. We'll take that and
What's that out of? Damn.
14.
Yeah.
I will end my turn.
All right, back to the drow. This one is going to try to step back out of the darkness to swing at Zorkris. And realizing that he's not there. Yeah, make your attack with disadvantage. That misses, and upon seeing the firebolt sail past his head as it comes out of the darkness, he is going to turn and try to shoot a crossbow bolt in that direction.
Sarah.
Shoots, and somehow this arrow just flies through the darkness, avoiding all targets.
Right between the spider's legs.
The dissonant whispers. Does he have to keep moving away from you?
No, just the one time. Pretty sure. We'll check, but yeah, pretty sure.
Failed save. Must immediately use its reaction to move as far away as its speed allows. Creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground. Yeah.
Just a
So.
single time.
So that's his movement for this turn, right?
That
Otherwise,
was his movement for the last turn.
No, I think its reaction is it just uses all of its speed, regardless of if it had moved before.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I guess that's a little strange one.
yeah, because he wouldn't have
I
any
would say
movement
your
if he had
rule.
used it. I mean, I guess it. What's it say? Move as far away as its speed allows. I guess it doesn't say it uses his movement. It says it moves as far away as its speed allows. So,
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna say that he gets his movement back again at the start of his turn.
Yeah, I would say that. That's how I would rule it. He would use full 30 movement as a reaction, whether or not he used it previously, and he still has it when he goes next.
All right, he is gonna try to step back around the corner
Basically
here,
like a dash reaction.
and he is going to take a shot into the darkness.
Got dark.
And he misses. Rain. Oh, this guy's gonna back up a little bit.
Spider-Man.
Not a lot you can do around here. I guess I'm gonna try to. And I'm gonna like get up on the wall here, 15, and try to like navigate around the wall, around the wall to kind of get into this tunnel here, and I'm still in darkness, and that's about all. Maybe I'll.
You don't see this guy as you do that?
Yeah, you would be able to see through the darkness and see this guy.
You have 10 feet, right?
Yeah, he does. He can see this guy.
Yeah. Okay, but there's not much I can do.
Spider zone attack?
I mean, I can't get to him.
Oh, because you can't stop. Well, you could.
I used all my movement getting up and around in the ceiling.
I mean, the ceilings are high. You could have come like over the top of your companions.
Yeah, then I'm gonna be in the way of everything. I'm just gonna try to recharge my web. Then I'm gonna end my turn. And I don't.
All right, Wilrus.
Would you allow a free action of me to yell and get a response? Like a 2-word response?
Very quickly.
Does anybody see this guy?
Which
I
guy?
yelled at him. Yeah, he's on the edge of the darkness.
In Williams' head, he would hear Rixus say, "I see everything."
Okay, well, I would hear both of those things, and I would move towards the edge of the darkness. So that's 10, 15, 20. Can I stand where the servant is, or no?
No. You would bump into him and be stopped. I mean, you can move
So
through
we'll
his
just do
space, but
10, 15,
That's it.
25, and then I'll like kind of get drifted over
Go
here
under Bobo. Bobo's
under Bobo.
yeah,
now I
Bobo's
see
on
him.
the ceiling, so you can stand under Bobo.
And now I see him, so I will swing at him. Well, actually, is this the one who dropped the short bow? The
Short sword? It is not.
No,
You would still see this guy holding a short sword at his side.
Okay then. Hold that short sword. Oh my god, it's a terrible roll. Ill, so bad.
All right, he takes 4.
So the other one on the floor stops glowing. This one begins
And
to glow.
he fails his constitution save and drops the sword.
Okay. And it's funny because that's actually worse. I don't know what's worse because I can't keep doing damage. Oh, well, I guess unless he picks it up, right? But anyways, all right.
As
so that's
as he fails that, or as he drops the sword, this darkness also disappears.
Sweet.
Top darkness.
Top one.
Oh, great.
I wouldn't even notice that, but
Yeah, you wouldn't
all
really
right.
see it. You'd see like maybe just a little bit dissipate in this corner, but that's it.
Yep. I will. Yeah, and I guess. You know what? I'm gonna call out to Rosera and give her a little bit of inspiration as well, and turn.
All right, Zorkris.
Zork is gonna walk around the wall, just coming down behind his servant, and he's gonna take out his clay dragonborn hand and bend it and cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Ooh.
Two damage.
Saves.
What the hell?
Does he take the
Sucks.
damage on the save?
Half damage.
Let's see.
But I think the hand stays up. And
Oh, yeah, it
around,
says
like,
half
you can do
damage.
stuff with it.
I think it doesn't grab him, right?
Choose a 5-foot square unoccupied space on the ground. How do you get this to come up?
Yeah, on your setting, click the little gear icon next to it, and then on towards the bottom, it says include spell description and attack. Right above description, you want to put on.
Not there. It's on the actual spell. There's a gear.
Okay. This way I can pop it up.
Yeah, that'll paste it when you click it. Want to click it again? See it. But then make sure you put your spell slot back.
Yeah.
There you go.
Then I'm
I
gonna
also
put it
wish
back
that
over
partial let
anyway.
you choose what to write, as opposed to just picking random shit that it writes.
Okay, he does not take the half damage because he's saved. The half
But
damage
the
is
hand's
only
still
if
in play.
it's only if he's already restrained. Where did you cast it?
Shit. I would tell the unseen servant to scooch over. I would cast it right next to Wilrose and the guy. It's right
So it does
here.
nothing if he saves? That sucks.
But it's still there.
Is it still there?
Yeah, I can grab it again.
Yeah, it lasts for a minute.
Concentration.
I'm sure it is. Yeah, yeah. Concentration. 1 minute.
Should be under the drow, no?
Yeah, it's
It
under
is?
the trial, so there's a square there.
Refreshing.
It has to be cast. No. It has to be cast in an unoccupied square, and then it reaches to the square next to it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay, cool. And I'll be done.
All right, Shin.
I'm gonna go back a few turns. Is a Rexus or a Rain that shoot a fire arrow?
That was me.
Okay. So would I have me able to see it at where I am?
No.
So it's complete darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't see through the darkness at all.
Basically, your eyes are closed.
Okay. But I can sense that spider that's next to me. Can I?
Yeah, you can reasonably feel around and feel that Rosera's down here, and there's a spider up here.
Oh, okay. So feeling somewhat familiar with the spider. I'm gonna move up 10, 15. Do I get to see this dude?
You do.
Okay. And I am, and
10,
if I
15,
memory
yeah.
serves me right, this is the first guy that was on the top here. This is the guy that would burn the metal. He was the first guy.
Yeah,
that
you would probably have a hard time tracking which is which at this point,
Okay.
but
Okay, no, regardless,
He's not holding a sword.
I am. My eyes is on him. This has become personal, so I am going to attack him with my halberd. And that
Remember,
would,
if you go ahead.
Go ahead. Yes. That's if I hit first.
Correct. You could choose you could choose after you roll if you want to use the bardic inspiration.
Oh, okay. Just regular. I feel good about this one.
Well, you could still roll. Like I was saying, you could choose now. If you
alright.
didn't think 19 was strong enough to hit, you could say, I want to use my bardic inspiration.
Got
But
it.
we feel confident 19.
Yes.
That'll hit.
Okay. Thank you.
Let's see if this damage roll works.
Well, I did it. So. Okay.
All right. As you bring your halberd down on him, he collapses to the ground.
Oh God! Finally. All right.
Full arm master him anyway.
Hitting him.
Screen out like one down, guys. I don't care where the other one is. You're done. Enter.
That guy, the one whose concentration
Darkness
was still
goes
holding
away.
this darkness.
Oh, yeah, the darkness.
Yes, that is true. This darkness falls. It's
there.
Rosera's turn. With her sight newly restored, she
Roro screams,
is
spider.
she is going to whip out her short bow and take a shot at him. She misses.
Use that inspiration.
Yeah, she probably use it.
It's gonna get wasted anyway.
She hits
Guarantee hit if she hits.
for
Oh,
8
no, wait.
damage, and she should get sneak attack on that.
Take attack. Yep.
Ooh,
Ooh, jeez.
that's a big boy.
All right, for another 17 damage. All right, Bobo.
Bobo's gonna fly by, distract, and then come back behind.
Arixis.
Does he have cover?
He would have half cover, yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
With the bomb.
And you'll have disadvantage now.
Nope. No, I don't.
Half
I have
advantage, no advantage.
Oh, yeah, because of the flyby. Right.
That hits,
19,
right?
19 will hit.
Nice.
Heals him.
end turn.
All right, hearing the call out from the hallway and looking around and realizing that he's lost his cover, he's looking a little scared.
Pick up your sword.
Darren.
Wilrose nudges the sword on the floor towards him.
All right, he is gonna ignore that and whip around on Rosera, who just hit him, and fire right back with his hand crossbow.
Does he have disadvantage because he's got people near him?
For what?
No.
I think you have disadvantage if you try to fire while you. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, if you try to fire on somebody who is within 5 feet of you, but not on a ranged attack while just somebody's flanking you.
Matt, come on, you're better than this.
Play me.
All right, but he misses anyways, and it is Rain's turn.
I am going to go down, and I'm going to attack.
Bite him.
Wilrose ducks.
23. I imagine that hits.
That hits.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, jeez.
Nice.
A lot of damage there. I see
He
we're not gonna take
takes
this one alive.
the 7 damage.
Oh, interesting.
Saves on his con save.
It takes half as much.
Oh, yep, I didn't read past the comma.
If the poison damage reduces
All right, he
to
takes 7 plus 4 damage. 4 poison.
So Gabe is a SQL database. He doesn't read past the combo. Got it.
That's all I can do, and I don't get my web back.
Laros.
Wilrose is sizing this guy up. Does he look like he's about to bite dust?
He's definitely looking pretty hurt and pretty cornered.
All right, Wilros is going to kick the sword behind him, make him turn his head, and then whip out his rapier. Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Oh,
Hit.
Ouch.
Boom.
Get him.
Wow, nice rolls too.
All right, another 13 damage.
What do you mean, another 13 damage? He's not dead?
Nope.
Last
All right, and turn. Jeez.
Has like 3 more.
Sorry.
Tried to
Chris.
make it all flashy and everything.
I'm gonna try to grab him with my hand again. So do a strength PC 11.
Saves.
All right, enter.
Shin.
Alright. Coming back. 10. Can't see anything. This battery is huge. 20. Oh, right here. Okay, alright. But I have to move. So 25. I'm looking at this guy. I'm gonna swing again with my halberd.
Man, these rolls, that hits.
Is that
And
right?
yet again, you smash him to the floor and just absolutely devastate him with your halberd.
Look at that. Hover over that damage roll. That's what great weapon fighting does for you.
Thank you.
You
Yeah, I
nick
did not-
that
Oh.
2 into a 10.
Oh, Lord.
We just
Yeah,
fixed that
that's
for
pre-
him.
that's pretty good.
He was
Yeah.
rolling 2s earlier.
Oh, well.
All right, and with that, we are out of initiative. Let's take a quick 2-minute break, and I'll be right back.
Cool.
All right, back in just 1 second,
Saying that
guys.
Other people.
Follow any of the, I'm sure you do, some of the Reddit 5e posts. What do you call it? Boards. There was one about people like, what do you guys do for certain house rules, which is pretty cool. One of them I saw was pretty cool. Like people who use potions of healing as bonus actions, they do. If you use a bonus action for potion, you roll, but if you use a full action, you take the full heal. That was a pretty cool one.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That's Gabe's way of saying, that's great, we're not doing that.
I mean-
he's giving us the benefit of the doubt because technically a potion is supposed to be a full action anyway.
Full action,
So
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get why they're doing that, but they're I don't know. It's kind of double dipping. Like,
true. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, that part of it
I
too
would
is
say maybe
like you.
bonus action, disadvantage, full action, regular potion. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
but I mean, like
That
part of
just
it
called you
too,
out.
with like low level healing potions is that they at a certain point you're supposed to rely on like party comp and using healing spells and stuff too.
Yeah, for sure.
Range attack.
Yeah, I mean,
any range attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a range attack with a weapon, spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated. Interesting. I don't think I've ever had that enforced.
Read that one again? Sorry. I'm okay. I just have my headphones on.
He posted it in the chat there.
Basically, an adjacent foe causes disadvantage on range attacks.
Yeah, I didn't think adjacent allies had or allies foes had any effect unless you were using the DMG flanking rules, but apparently that's not
So
the case.
does that include like magical ranges? So I can get disadvantage of oh my god!
Yeah,
Gabe, you
spell
only got
attacks too.
1,000 damage.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess the idea is like I could just like put my hand in front of you and go, you can't see.
That's true.
Alright, back.
Shit,
Yeah,
you should
that's
get up in the face of every single
interesting.
enemy from now on forever.
I didn't
I'm
know that
back.
either. I knew the range attacks had disadvantage if you were trying to fire point blank.
Yeah, I thought it
didn't
was just the
know,
target.
No, it's good to know. All right, I apologize, man. for
Tarnus,
calling
what's
you
up,
out
dude?
on Being better than that.
Do bonus action, but I have a chance to destroy them with bludgeoning damage.
I accept
Yeah,
the
that doesn't really come up much. There's
Man, meant by ego.
There's a lot less falling
Ryan, this
and
is a
bludgeoning
bullshit, dude.
damage
It's all your fault.
in
This is all my fault.
Non-Undermountain
called him out,
games,
he's like, shit, I
but-
got to do research and make a whole wiki page about it.
Yeah, that I mean, I don't think I've had that enforced in like any game at all that I've
We
played.
don't believe it until we see a Jeremy Crawford post about it. Sorry.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true. If Crawford didn't post it, it doesn't exist.
BRB hacking Jeremy Crawford's Twitter.
If it hasn't been published in at least 2 books and Sage Advice, it's not real.
It's only real if it's in the new book, so we have to wait until
Yeah.
October, and you have to pay $50 to prove it.
I will pay $50 to prove Brian wrong. I would do that. I'm that.
Hey, I
petty.
will also pay $50 to prove you all that it's not going to be $50 when it's released.
Yeah, I decided to do bonus action
anyway,
for this
now that the game's
campaign
back, two
just
things.
because,
Arixis
like
is
you
poking
know, a
everyone
2d4
saying
plus
short
4
rest.
or 2d4 plus 2
Yeah,
healing
yeah,
potion
yeah.
is just like
And
it's
I
practically
also-
worthless past
Arixis
level
would like to
2,
search the
maybe
Drow
level
for
3.
evidence of,
Um,
like insignia
for most characters,
specifically, he's
anyways.
searching for anything, but specifically for like insignia or those other.
So it
kinds.
it just feels like a waste of an action of the action economy.
Good thing those other guys didn't hear us fighting this whole time.
Those guys are actually pretty far away, and with your knowing a bit about this room and hearing them fighting upon moving down the hallways, you would get the idea that maybe they're used to a bit of fighting noise coming from this direction. Then again, that hallway you guys came down is very long and would take quite a while to come investigate.
Well, nonetheless, I'm
Did Arixis
investigating
find
these
anything?
Drow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm investigating.
Give me an investigation check
Anybody helping
with
me?
with disadvantage.
I'd be interested as well.
Well, Brian's near me, so I'm going near him and him with my.
Let's do Brian. Let's do 2 different investigation rolls because I have disadvantage with a poison.
Yep, that's
Oh.
fine.
If I give Brian guidance, he's near me.
Okay. Guidance with investigation. Boom. Hey.
Rixus reaches down and starts patting down the body, but he touches the sword that's still like blazing hot, and he just goes, ooh, and he gets distracted.
Oh, I dropped concentration, but it's okay.
Still,
It was still a little hot.
warm.
It's still a little warm.
Oh, man.
Wiros, on the other hand, just it dives into every nook and cranny of this guy's pockets and turns them out, but he's got a few coins on him. But apart from that, he doesn't really have much inside his robes. He's has very minimal stuff on him aside from his weaponry.
Do we think that the other guy would also have very minimal things aside weaponry?
Yeah, but I mean, with that investigation, you could shake the other guy down and find the same thing.
I throw the coins to the side, and I also check to see if his hand crossbow is any better than mine.
It seems about the same, maybe a little less worn.
All right, I salvage whatever clean bolts he has on him to get up to full. I need 3.
Can anyone
yeah,
help
you'd
me
be
with
able to do
my
that.
poison? Does anyone have like a thing that can help me with poison? Or can we like drag that other body in here, hide it, and take a short rest?
I could
Or
put an
somewhere
alarm.
here.
I don't think short rest removes poison. Well, you have time, right? That's
It's an
of
hour.
poison.
The poison's an hour. That's why.
I believe. Oh, it is 1 hour. For some reason, I thought it was a day. So yeah, you can either take a short rest or attempt to take a short rest, or I know.
A short rest. Like you're alert the whole time for short rest, right?
Well, I
You're
could put an alarm down the
Yeah.
hallway a little bit, and this way, if someone does come up, it'll trigger us to know they're coming.
I don't want to volunteer Rain, but he does have lesser restoration, which would heal you. But I don't know if he can cast that without wild shaping again or beast shaping again.
I would prefer the short rest so I get my spells back. Arixis is not. Arixis
Yeah,
is
there is that too.
He's just saying short rest over and over again.
Yeah, if you short rest,
In
you know
between-
he's.
I say in between calling the drows cowards.
I ask Rain to help me put this drow on his back so we can bring it into the other room. He says, "Sounds good." So we'll bring these drow into this room. Wilros is comfortable with just chilling for the hour and just keeping an active watch for the short rest. I need another level before I can gain bardic inspiration. Short level.
All right. Yeah, give me a perception roll for your watch.
Can I put an alarm and then take an hour?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to put an alarm on this hallway here. And when it does it, it'll trigger the bell.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like chill at the where I could see as much through the crossroads as I can and just kind of sharpen up my bolts and clean up my rapier.
All right. The hour. Yeah, the hour passes uneventfully. Anyone who can regain spell slots.
I am gonna roll my hit dice.
That.
Yeah, anyone who wants to can.
Song of Rest as well.
Sweet.
Was it an extra d6?
Yep.
Yeah, 1 extra d6.
Yeah, I want spell back.
Wait. Am I typing slash roll?
Just click your hit dice, and then you could also do slash R 1d6.
Right. I think I'll be okay. That'll be pretty sad if I can get that. That's pretty sad.
Well, you get it anyway, so.
So I'll get to 1d6 or roll 1d6.
Slash R space d6.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. Oh my god, don't shame me on this.
And rain technically.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You gotta be freaking kidding me. Anyway, I'll take it. It's fine.
So yeah,
Rain
that puts you
still
up to
technically has
34.
Bardic inspiration.
Yeah, 34.
I
Yeah,
guess
you're
for like a little bit of that rest, but this Bardic inspiration lasts 10 minutes. So the first 10 minutes of that rest, I don't know when hit dice go into effect, but I don't think you can use it against that anyway. So
It's at the end of the rest.
you could have used it if you wanted to just do something fancy. Otherwise, no more inspiration. One more left, rather. Everything was calm.
Yeah. Well, you never gave me your perception roll. Oh yeah, you did.
I did.
Everything went uneventfully. The alarm wasn't tripped. You didn't see anything. You hear a little bit of noise down the hallway, down in this direction. Just the bandits that you saw earlier, presumably being a little raucous down the hallway. But yeah, everything else seems uneventful.
Alexis would want to know, just for his own personal edification, if the drow we fought are male or female.
They are both male.
All right.
I feel like Amanda would have said, "Of course they are."
I'll be real
Right.
racist and say, Amanda, do you know these Strauss? Racist.
She would reply that she does not, and would scoff a little, I think.
Wilros is going. Should we reroll stealth at this point?
Yeah. Give me a new stealth roll.
I mean, trying to think if I would be stealthy. I mean, maybe. I guess after a rest, I would. Yeah, for sure.
No disadvantage for
I know.
for Zorkris, so he get a 20.
For Bobo.
Oh, the first one. The lag doesn't matter. Last.
God, you freaking
A
spam
14.
to my Google Drive now.
All right, you're all feeling fairly stealthy. A couple people are being a little noisy, but overall, you seem to be moving pretty quietly.
Which way are we going, guys?
I'm going to go up.
Up left or
Yeah, I'm gonna progress. Well, I'm not the most stealthy, but party, you feeling good? You said.
Yeah, overall, you're feeling pretty good.
The alarm is going to be triggered for 8 hours. So
Are you checking for traps again on your way through, Wilris?
Yes.
All right, give me another perception check.
No.
All right, you're feeling pretty confident. You're all rested up. Not really seeing any traps as you move
Okay.
along.
Awesome.
As he steps on a trap. Here we go.
You're very confident, especially given that you found the last one without setting it off.
So we're following him. Yep. All right. Shinka quickly follows Woros. Just in
Spider
case.
web. Guys, be careful of the spider web.
Walking into spider webs.
Do.
Hey guys, another spider web.
Wait, why am I stuck?
You're in the wall. I had that before.
I had to reload. I'm coming back in.
Trigger.
Shouldn't be.
It's okay.
He's,
I don't know. All right, I'm back. All right.
he's in a pretty unstuck square.
Yeah, no. I think I probably pressed something by accident. I am basically. All right. I'm supposed to be right behind Woros, wherever he is.
I see something.
Wherever you are.
Yeah. What is this?
As you walk up to that room, you spot some bear traps
In the room though.
in the room. Yes, you
Okay.
visibly
Does
see them
that
on the
mean-
floor.
That implies there's a creature in this dungeon that requires the use of bear traps to keep it in this area.
Oh, I'm seeing them. Wow.
Perception or investigation. Do I see anything in this room? Well, first question. They all are they all non-triggered?
They are all set and waiting to be triggered.
Are they really close to the point where we cannot go through them? Like we just don't see it's possible.
You would have a difficult time. You could probably try to
Rose
step
taps
around
Shin
them.
on the shoulder and says, "I don't think we really need to go in there."
Well, no, I'm not.
I'm gonna take those fake coins and I'm gonna throw them into the room.
Oh, Zogres, no. Too late. I string was stringing
they-
it out.
They clatter to the ground. A couple of them kind of plink off a couple of the traps, but they don't seem to have any effect. They're not having enough to set them off.
Oh,
And I'm not seeing anything in this room other than the bear traps and a couple of spider webs.
You see a couple spider webs, and you see a couple of little crevices in the cave walls.
Boros is not about going in there.
well, no one's going in.
Bobo could fly.
Wilros will step behind you and say, "Sure."
How high is the ceilings in here?
The same as what you encountered before. They're 10 to 12 feet high. They're all kind of rough. It's a cave, but they're generally high.
Would I be able to actually, before Bobo even flying from where I am, use my halberd to poke the one trap that's right here?
Like to set it off.
Yeah. Just kind of
Yeah.
see it's kind of see what how heavy this required.
Karate chop.
Yeah, you press down with it press down on it with your halberd a little bit. It doesn't take a lot of pressure, and then the snaps, and your halberd is now stuck.
Oh great!
I should have seen that coming. God.
Damn it! Should have used
You
my.
can make a strength check to try to pull it out.
Okay, give me 1 second. Where's my other one?
Can I help him? Give me a minute.
If he wants you to help him, he's
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's
more
a
than-
pretty strong
I'll
guy.
be trying to pull the braces open for him.
Yeah, I'll allow it if he wants the help.
While you walk past me, I'll give you guidance.
Would love any one of the help, guys. This halberd is
Just give Shin guidance.
it's coming from the family. Anything to say
Advantage with guidance.
All right. So what do? I just
You should have a checkbox next to guidance, and you can click advantage and roll
Okay.
strength.
Hold on. Where?
Main strength, not safe.
Guidance. Got it. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, down by your global skill modifier.
Where was that? Yeah. got it. All right, strength. Ah, please.
No, that's safe.
I mean, it's the same.
Should be okay.
It's the same. He's not proficient, so. Yeah, you wrestle with it a little bit and kind of pry it up and down a little bit, and then you finally manage to pull it free.
Thank God. Shin looks relieved and.
Shin, let me see if there's any like scratches or cuts, and I'll cast mending on it just in case it cracked it a little bit.
Maybe a couple fine scratches, but yeah, you're able to, quickly repair it.
Then I'm gonna send Bobo on the ceiling to check out this room. I don't want me, just Bobo.
Give me a perception check for Bobo. I think he has advantage.
Yeah, he has advantage, and perception would be with the +3. Okay, cool.
Yep, you had a +3 and advantage.
20 +3. Do it twice.
You can click the perception +3 to roll it.
It doesn't work when I do it. I get an error every time. So I have like 18 boxes of errors when I click it.
What's the error say? That's weird.
No attribute was found. No attribute was found. And type NPC
That sounds like some
tag NPC
some
perception.
JavaScript bullshit.
I
It's really weird. Yeah, it
I think
works-
you need
works
to
for
add
me.
Him, do you have him as able to see owl as a creature?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave him access to all of the potential familiars he can
I don't know,
use.
Get all the errors when I do it. Syntax error expected, and then a whole bunch of jargon.
Yeah, I'll have to look into that. I didn't realize that was what was happening. Yeah, it can be edited and controlled by Lebo. Strange. All right.
Oh wow. A different one. All right. Well.
Weird. All right. So yeah, 19. Bobo is able to see. Let me see what he can actually see. So yeah, flying around. Let me. The dynamic lighting is a little weird. Yeah, that lets you see a little bit better. What you see in that top crevice is what you see in all three. There is a large quantity of coins and gems deposited into there.
Right. So I'll poof him back to me. Poof. I'm gonna say, guys, that's money and stuff. It's treasure in those little cracks in that room.
How far in are the cracks? Like, do I have to just get past? Like, is this space like? Are they like back here? Like, where are they?
It's like if you go over the crack on the right, it's maybe 10 feet, 15 feet.
Well, we'll also ask Shin, how much pressure did you feel before it popped the trap?
It's rather heavy. I mean, we may have to put,
Any rocks in the room?
Maybe
Rocks on the floor?
maybe Rain the Halfling could step on the.
I mean, well, do we feel confident that we could walk around these things?
2,
Well, one is
3,
off.
the first one set up.
4.
Yeah, so that one's
Well,
set
yeah,
off.
one's off, but like, looking at the room, do we feel like we could see these? Obviously, do we think that we could potentially walk around them, like dexterity or
Not
something,
very
maybe?
difficult. Do we have
I mean,
rocks? We
I
throw
can
some
try
rocks on it.
to throw my javelins. I have enough. Just
But yeah, or we just, if we have something heavy that we don't care about, we can
Yeah.
put
I
on
mean,
top.
I had. If I can get to a spot where like there's no bear trap and stand, like I can't really see in there. I mean, like I say, like this spot. Like if I can misty step to there, I can also misty step back.
What about wait,
There's
Rain
three
can be
rooms of it,
Rain
too.
can be a
I'm just gonna let
spider,
him fight
right?
this out.
Why don't we?
I
That's
think
true.
He only gets a certain amount of
oh, okay.
shapes.
I mean,
that's what
So-
if he wants to.
I
You
mean,
guys,
can-
you guys would feel that you'd be able to kind of dex your way around in there and kind of step lightly. Alternatively, you could try to set off all the traps some way.
Are there any rocks in the room? Like
There's a-
floor?
Boulders.
There's a few little stones here and there. You probably would have a hard time finding one that would set off the trap unless you like really chucked it at it.
Hey,
here's a good
Zorkris, fill
Yeah.
up that coin pouch with those fake coins again. And let's try it. Let's try that.
I'm saying if the trap is big enough, we could just have Bobo sit on it and it'll close over his head. Like, how big are the traps?
I mean, they're bear traps. They're probably bigger than him, I would think.
Come on. The owl is tiny.
Well, I do have.
But Rain, they're bear traps. They're designed to hurt you.
The traps are pretty big. Bobo could probably try.
Well, I have 18 javelins for
So
your
you just
information,
push
guys.
the javelins in and try to...
Yeah, I'll buy you another javelin when we get back to town.
And could turn into a bear. That is true.
Each, all of them. So 4 javelins.
Can we do that?
5.
Well, one's already set.
That's the one.
Oh wait,
at a
we
time,
actually don't even. We only need to care about 2, really, because we could walk around the other 2.
Well, if
I'm
it was
slightly
this one
retarded.
and that one, we're good, right? Technically, these 2.
Yeah, we only need to pop these 2. Really, we could walk around the others.
Yeah, you could probably make your way around them.
All right, we'll use the javelins to trigger these 2, and then we'll walk through and go to the caverns, the little crevices.
Shin is triggering them.
Yes.
Give me a perception roll.
Okay.
Let me tap you with my tail so you have guidance before you
Okay,
go.
yeah.
Or is it too late?
I haven't
No, that's
tried
fine.
it yet. So global skill modifier guidance,
Yeah.
and then press perception on the skills. Idiot. Let's do this.
Ouch.
Missing the traps.
Yeah. So you step forward and poke the first trap, and it goes off. And then you step forward again. You poke the last trap, and it goes off.
Oh, we're good.
Step backwards.
As you turn around to, look back at everyone and be like, all right, we're all good guys. You suddenly hear a fluttering noise
Oh.
right behind you. As a flurry of wings starts flying out from the... hang on. A flurry of wings starts just emerging from the crevices behind you where the treasure was spotted.
Oh. What are they? Bats?
They look like dragons.
I hope they're not sturges.
They're definitely No, they're not sturges. I can't see these pictures.
Does that work?
Yeah, I can't
Well,
see
he's
anything.
got to clear it first.
Alright.
There.
Sorry, I was trying to show the picture.
It didn't pop up.
It's all good. You can see, guys, we got company.
Oh, I
That one
know.
pop up?
Oh, god damn!
There we go.
It did, and then I closed it.
What is that?
It's scary.
That is a... Oh, Jesus, I can't.
It's a little... What was it? A whelp?
What is it called?
We
I don't
know.
know.
You don't know.
They're not the same picture as the things from my Forest
Ah.
Temple one-shot rain. No.
Alright, let me...
Come on.
Initiative.
Well, unless they're the different color
What did I
ones. but
roll?
No.
Oh,
No, they're not.
Not bad. I'm okay.
I just want to see the pictures.
It is like a little dragon on a bookcase picture.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh God.
Well,
6, 7. I'm seeing 7.
that we could
A
see.
million.
2 on top of me, 2 behind me, 3 way behind me.
Are they wormlings?
That's probably
They are not wormlings.
No. They're
right.
obviously beholders.
Definitely.
Flying mimics.
Flying mini crack.
All right, Wilros, you're up
Whoa,
first.
Wilros goes first. Are they in the air, like on the ceiling?
They're flying a few feet above the ground, but they're not. They're not really like on the ceiling.
How many feet above Shin's head?
They are flying like right around Shin's head. They're not attacking him yet, but they're perturbed by his presence and they're just like flocking onto him.
Okay. Last question about the same thing. Are they laterally even with his head?
Ish. I mean, they're kind of as they appear. Those three at least are like inches from his head.
Because basically, I have something that I can make a 5-foot cube. I want to know if I made that 5-foot cube, could I make it enough to be above Shin's head?
They're not really like above him, above his level. They're like around him.
Around him. Okay. That's
So
fine.
no, not without hitting him.
Yes, sir. But these others. See something. That is a 5-foot cube. I like it. I'm doing it. Cloud of daggers, 5-foot cube.
All right, so I'll let you hit like these three, but it's not really going to overlap all four enough.
Fine. Wow, that's really good rolls, actually.
Yeah. There's no save. They just take the damage.
Yep, it's just damage. And it sits there, its concentration for 1 minute. And anything that passes through that square, that cube, takes 4d4 at the beginning of their turn.
All right, you see...
Sorry, as they enter or if they start their turn.
All right, a flurry of daggers just appears and just knocks 3 right out of the air.
Oof.
Sorry, anything else on your turn?
I'm just going to take a step over here to give people room to get in. Enter.
All right, Shin.
Alright, attacking on this one. Where's my alphabet? Oh, there we go. Alright.
Definitely hits. And you smack it out of the air.
I think that's it, right? I will then.
You can use your polearm to hit another one.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yep.
yeah. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna try another tank with the polearm master.
That hits.
All right, and that will be a 1. Where is it? There we go. What?
That should have re-rolled. Oh, it re-rolled the 2 for a 1. Rip.
Yeah, just take it. I'll take that. And
Are you hitting the top one or the bottom one?
the one. What?
There's still 2 above you.
I thought there was only 2 above me. Period.
No, there's 3.
Oh, no. This is one. This is the only one I saw. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? This one, the upper left.
All right, Rain.
Sling, I assume. Oh, ice knife. Look at that.
All right, got it at the top one.
Gonna kill like 80 of them.
Oh.
Ooh. On a hit, the target. Oh, that's not the damage. That's the attack.
He's rolling a lucky.
There
All right.
you go, halflings.
Hey, that hits.
Redemption.
All right. On a hit, target takes 1d10 piercing damage.
Target takes 7, and everything else
It
takes 12.
immediately
Hey,
just gets obliterated by the shard blasting it to pieces. Then the shard explodes, and this other one Must make a dex save.
6 on a failed.
He succeeds and takes 6 damage. It's just barely hanging on the ear.
Get him, Bobo.
Bobo.
Bobo's gonna fly by this little dragon critter and go, "Whoa!" and fly back, and it won't fly by.
All right, it is the little dragon critter's turns. These two are going to.
Gabe, I don't have my dex tiebreaker on. What's their dex?
Oh yeah, you did tie. Their dex is 15. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they win. So they're up.
The dragon can magically communicate. All right, these two are going to just start stinging at Shin. They both miss horribly. And this other one is going to try to do the same, and then it passes through the cloud of daggers and falls dead.
Rip.
Arixis.
Can I see any of them
I
from
think
here?
technically I would roll a new damage for them, but
It had 1 HP. It was dead.
okay, then it is dead.
You can see him from there.
I mean, are there any like? So I was here, right?
You can just barely see the corner of this one.
3/4 cover.
Let's call it half.
All right. So I kind of push Zorkers' head out of the way and like point my finger like between Wilrose's ear and head and cast Eldritch Blast. 21.
That hits. And you blast it right out of the air.
All right. End turn.
All right. Rosera is a little bit confused by what's happening in this room that she hasn't seen yet. 5, 10, 20. She can barely make it to here. She's going to see what's going on and take a shot with her short bow. She hits for 5, and she would get sneak attack, but it doesn't matter because she just pins this thing to the wall. And it is dead.
The one that fell over here, did it set off this bear trap?
It just missed it. So these 3 bear traps are still set.
Alright, Wilbros takes
Throw them in
these
there.
bodies and throws them onto the bear trap that are not triggered.
All right, they all go off.
Alright, let's loot, boys!
All right, so yeah, you see
I didn't
these.
turn off my daggers, by the way.
Yeah, I figured that they ran out soon.
But I turned them off either way.
Yeah, so there is 3 little crevices, and kind of peering into them, you see a variety of gems and gold and silver and copper and various things just kind of strewn about in there, as if these creatures had been collecting them.
Can we fit through these crevices?
You can reach into them. You'd have a difficult time getting 100% of the stuff out of there, but you could definitely make an attempt.
What about
Do I have
rain?
a mage hand? I could just like push everything out.
Yeah, I have
It's a little,
too.
it's a little small even for rain.
What about mage hand?
Mage hand, throw them out.
You can definitely make the more time you spend doing this, it would take time to try to clear like 100% of it.
Okay.
But if you guys wanted to take like 10 minutes and try to scoop a bunch of stuff out, recasting Mage Hand over and over, you can definitely do that.
Wilbros is gonna just say, I'm gonna just check our flanks. You guys decide how long you want to spend.
Yeah, while they do that, I'll cast Alarm right over here. It'll take me 10 minutes to cast it.
Are we gonna
All
spend
right.
the 10 minutes trying to fish all this gold out, or just get enough?
How much can an anteater suck up and regurgitate?
Is there an actual anteater?
I think so. Huh? No, it's not in the compendium.
Yeah, it's cool.
I don't think.
He turned into a tiny octopus. He might be able to. Eight legs.
I mean, you guys can definitely collect, a fair bit of what's in there. Given a few minutes and a few mage hands and.
Like I'll cast Mage Hand a bunch of times, but I don't want to like risk Arixis will be very noticeably nervous about it.
Yeah, so whoever wants to make an attempt, give me an investigation check for pulling stuff out. Ooh.
Nice.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on the easternmost passageway. Do you like perception?
Before you do that, let's resolve this real quick.
Okay.
What is anybody else attempting to collect gems or treasure?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. Investigation.
I have to jet in a couple minutes, so someone can just like log whatever we get here.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna stay neutral. Go ahead, you guys. I'm good.
All right, you guys spend a couple minutes, scooping everything out, and you come out with 1,120 gold pieces and
Jesus Christ.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10 gems that you would estimate are worth about 50 gold each.
So 160 gold.
Damn.
Okay.
All right, let's hold on to that. We'll resolve that after.
All right,
Well, I
Wilros,
understood
give me a
the
perception
gold.
check.
Does that include the gems?
No, just the gold.
What's up with the gems?
10 gems.
10 gems worth 50 each.
So
Yes.
500. Yeah.
Yeah, we have to
Alright.
sell them, so we just have 10 gems.
Can we just really quickly just let I want it to be known that Arixis came out with like bags worth of stuff and Zorkris just had like a couple of handfuls.
Of course.
I want that known.
I had one gem in my hand. Pretty.
All right, Wilros, dex saving throw.
Oh,
Oh God, no.
Found that
we
trap.
got this. We got this. +4. All right, we're good.
Nice. nice.
Hey,
Same thing. You hear a chunk and and right as that happens, you again are just reflexively do a backflip, standing backflip, and a giant ballista bolt just smashes into the wall inches from your head.
Wilros looks over his shoulder at Shin and say, "You see that?"
Yep. Impressive.
All right. You would think that it seems clear. You tripped a tripwire, but you don't see any more.
Not noticing anything up top. Is that where it came from? Where,
Just an expended ballista.
Oh, now I see it. Let's see these things. Okay.
all right.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, hello. Stockpile. What do I see? Stockpile.
Yeah, you see a lot of sacks and barrels and crates of various sizes. A lot of stuff in nondescript packages.
Do these packages look soft? Like
Soft?
Like she said.
like grain, like bags of grain or hay or something, right?
Yeah, they kind of look like food sacks. They're not human sized, if that's what you're getting at.
Yeah, I want to basically, because last time we went into a zone like this, we got encountered by those drow. So I want to do something to potentially draw them out. So I'm going to shoot a crossbow bolt at like one of these, and also cast minor illusion on the bolt, and
To do
just
what?
make it. It's just like make it sound like something, something is walking over there.
All right. Yeah, you loose the bolt and hit the sack, and it punches a hole in it, and you see like a cloud of dust just go up into the air
Wow.
and dissipate.
And yeah, then and simultaneously a sound of like footsteps or something loud enough that I would hear them.
Yeah. You wait a second after casting that, and there doesn't seem to be any response.
All right, I feel confident it's clear then. So I will move along into it. I guess I would see this light coming from the south.
Desk.
Yeah, you'd see a lit candle down on the desk there.
I'm actually gonna do the same thing there.
All right. You
Make sure nothing's hiding under the desk.
All right, you loose the arrow, and it hits one of the legs of the desk, and makes a.
I mean, I do it like to the wall here, but yeah.
Okay, well, it hits the wall and clatters to the ground, and you wait another moment, and again, there seems to be no response.
Okay. All right. Let's move it down to the desk, and your call on what the next step is. It's 10:03, so.
Yeah, we can resolve this pretty quick, I think. But if you're searching the desk, just give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
Investigation. Yeah.
Run away.
Oh, barely.
All right, you find on the desk. You find a book. Flipping through the few of the pages, it seems to be a ledger of sorts, accounting for supplies, various foodstuffs, barrels of drink, ale and wine, crates of weapons, and you kind of get the idea, glancing around the room, that not quite Rain. Glancing around the room, you would kind of get the idea that the numbers in the ledger are kind of lining up with what you're seeing in the room, roughly.
Minus 1 bag of flour.
Yeah. Looking at the 2 letters that are sitting on the desk, one of them seems to be in the middle of being composed. There's a bottle of ink and a quill sitting next to it, and a half-written letter, and then another letter lying next to it. Looking at the letter a little closer, that is still in the process, or that was already composed. There's an envelope with it, with an unsealed envelope, and looking through the letter, it is in a kind of language that you don't understand.
Can I gather what language it is? Or no?
You have seen this before, and it seems to primarily be like some sort of what's the word I'm looking for?
Does it match the language on the front of the cave?
It does not. It is a language that you've seen used by like underworld folk, thieves and criminals and the like.
I have undercommon. That's not the same. Oh, it's like thieves' cant, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will ignore that. But okay, I will say that I don't understand this language, but I want to know if the ledger that I see has any resemblance to the ledger that I found in the first bandit camp that we raided. I have a bandit ledgers and in logs that I took
Give me
from, I think.
Give me the letter, this way I could comprehend it while you look at the ledger.
I have a feeling that Rosera could probably read it. Can she read it?
Rosera could read it, yes.
Alright.
Yeah, comparing the two,
Probably.
you would get the impression that this ledger is much, much, much better organized. It seems to be a lot more professionally written. The script that's used is a very flowing and elegant handwriting in comparison to the ledger of the other bandits that you found previously that was just kind of like a lot of shorthand notes and scribbling and hard to comprehend.
And the other ledger was kind of like shady, right? Like
the
10 crossbows and we had 20 or something like that.
Not just that, but it was more of an accounting of like contracts and the like paid work and
Great.
stuff
So
at
this
the
is
organization.
business.
I don't know if you would gather that, especially after encountering the Drow warriors, but it definitely seems to be a lot more well run by whoever's running it.
And both letters, one fully written, one half written, both were in an unknown language to me.
Right. You would kind of vaguely recognize. I think you would probably have an idea of what Thieves' Cant is, but you don't know how to read it.
Yeah. Okay. And anything else on the table?
Just the candle and a cup.
Okay. The cup.
Hey guys, I gotta jump off. Or do I need to know anything about XP or gold for this thing? For this section?
We'll post it.
Yeah, I'll post it. We'll post it later and tally everything up.
All right. Good game. Thanks everyone.
GG, Adam.
Yep. Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
Alright,
We can wait till next week. We're down 3 people now. We can wait till next week to resolve the letters if we want.
Very simple stuff. I was just gonna say I'll take the ledger and put it with the other ledger, but I'll like kind of, maybe mark it or fold it in such a way that I know it's the one from this place, and then I'll bring the other letters to Rosera. I'll just bring it to the group and just say let's decipher these when we have a chance. You wanna, yeah. So
Alright,
either
sounds good.
Zorkris or Rosera Philoren's not here, so Rosera can potentially read it, but Zorkris can obviously read it.
Yep, sounds good.
And then other than that, just for some flair, I'll make the candle go like really, really dim, and then bring it back to normal light.
I'll just ask.
Yo, Shady coming in with that raid. Thank you so much, dude.
That seems cool.
How was Red Dead? Yeah, you're still streaming Red Dead. How was Red Dead tonight, dude? Chicken Boss, J King, what's going on, guys?
Anything? Yes, I think the question's to you, Gabe, through me.
Yeah.
Anything in the ledger that looks cool other than just like basic wares?
Not really. It's not very filled out yet. It's it seems to be a rather new ledger. There's a few pages filled out, but they mostly seem to be related to the supplies that you're seeing in this room.
And it's all.
Hey, thanks for that follow, Coolio.
Wares, like what do you call it? It's like wheats and stuff like that.
Yeah, you see 3 sacks of wheat, 3 sacks of apples, 3 barrels of wine, 5 barrels of ale, etc.
Well, Wilrow stops.
Hey, thanks for that follow, Father Epic.
And starts searching for the barrels of wine. He's upset that his bow, his arrow, his bolt hit a sack of flour instead of the barrel of wine.
Yeah, you would just looking around real quick, you would see that a couple of them are labeled with wine on the side and big painted on letters.
And
going well, very close to being over. Nice.
Starts climbing over the sacks to get to the barrels of wine.
Oh God.
He's an entertainer, man. Cool.
All right, if that is it, the letter does have semi-important information, so I think we better be better off leaving it until next week rather than trying to fill in the other 3 people.
No, that's perfectly fine. Yeah. But Wilrose hands the letter off and starts climbing to go get wine. That's where we'll leave it off.
Mike, you won't be here next week, right?
I'm here.
Well, next week you're going away, right?
No, last week. That I already went away.
Oh, that's right.
That's the whole reason. Yeah, I'm good.
Worked out well that we were both gone.
Yeah.
Are we good for the 7th, as far as we know. Nobody
You mean
has any
Labor
plans
Day?
for Labor Day.
That's 2 weeks from now, right? I'm good. I'm good. You got if you guys are good.
I think I'm good as well. I'll double check with my wife, but I don't think we have anything in particular planned. And then I'll probably post a poll in Discord just to make sure. But
I might have
I
work
know.
the next day.
I know I have plans on Labor Day, but I don't know if they're overnight plans, so I may or not. So I'll say I'm about 50-60% for now.
yeah, and I'll put it up closer to Labor Day. I think too, probably like after next week's session.
that might be the one day. Yeah.
I'll have more knowledge by next week.
Dude, man. Yo, Matt. By then, I'm already working a week fully already.
Oh, you start next week? Ugh.
I start next week.
Killing anyone in the campaign yet?
Public school, though.
Yes. But it was super early on,
but
like a
my
little bit
district
too
and
early, and so
actually
we
district
worked
I'm
out
living
something
in
with
was
the
starting next week.
city that they're
like
helping to
gonna go already,
serve
like,
to resurrect her
But you're
for
in
a fee.
New York City public school?
No, not
but
anymore.
yeah.
Oh, you're in Queens.
So technically, I do have one
Or else
insta-kill.
I had the same day with
It was
Matt,
a,
yep.
a
okay,
really
that's
heavy
why I was
crit
confused.
kill.
Alright, damn. Well, good luck.
But yeah,
I'm good.
it was
Yeah,
like
but
it was
next
like
Monday
second
we're
level
all
or
good,
something.
Technically.
The 31st. Yeah, we should be good.
All right, it might have actually been first level.
Cool
I can't remember
beans.
now.
Hey, good sesh.
Yep.
Welcome back. I'm glad
Yeah,
to
thanks,
be
everyone.
back to it.
Yeah, it felt like an eternity. That
I
we
think
It
killing
was-
20 pseudo dragons is roughly, let me see, Mike.
3 XP.
No, it's about 3,000 experience.
Wasn't
Yeah,
you
hopefully.
guys dealt with those things in like 2 seconds?
Dude, man, I'm still. We
Hey,
still need
but it still
to
cost me
for
a
the
level
drought,
2
man.
spell slot, just saying.
And we still got like 4 guys to kill.
We haven't counted the 2 draws.
4 guys and 5 horses.
5 horses? What did I
Yeah,
miss
that's
out,
one
too?
big horse.
Oh, you didn't see all the horses in there?
No, I only saw the 1 or 2.
Well, spoiler alert, there's 5 horses in there.
Oh God.
We
Damn
can
it.
make like the wind to get out of there.
I feel like Wilros and Rain would definitely not kill horses, so.
No, but if we can find saddles, then we could try to mount them and have a ride.
5. Yeah.
Raid's
That
gonna trade.
will.
I have
that
decent animal
will-
handling too, actually. I have, I think, +4 to animal handling. +3. Pretty solid.
We could train them, then we don't have to take so long going places.
Well, we got eagles to like fly us all over the place.
Yeah, Rain's got +6 too. So between the 2 of you, you could probably do some horse training.
Something tells me
I always wanted to learn more about D&D. Yeah, absolutely.
Not being
D&D is
terrorized
tons
by
of
the
fun.
bandits,
If you're
like, no.
interested in trying out like a one-shot, I do know a guy that
All
runs
right,
like a
I'm out.
bi-weekly
Thanks,
dungeon.
GG's, guys. Have a good night.
Night.
See you later.
Yeah,
Have
GG's.
fun.
Catch you guys later.
Later.
I do know a guy who runs like a bi-weekly session. Shady's actually played in it. I've played in it a few times. A couple of the other guys that I play with in this campaign have played in it. It's a ton of fun. It's very actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't think that he prefers like brand new players, especially like brand new to Roll20 for the most part. So maybe that's not a great start, but yeah, I don't know if you are interested. You know, I don't know if you're in Shady's Discord, but I could definitely throw some pings out sometimes if anybody over there is interested, because we do run a few one shots here with this group too once in a while. He is okay. Yeah, we do run a few one shots over here once in a while, and sometimes we're looking for a filler player or two. So yeah, when stuff like that comes up, I might throw some pings out over there, see if anybody is interested. But yeah, I want to do some more one shot stuff myself in the not too distant future. I've got my hands pretty full with this campaign as it is, trying to keep things straight and coming up with content and stuff. I'm getting a good handle on that now, and I've got actually a very significant portion of the campaign planned out at this point. I think it's just like creating maps and stuff on a week-to-week basis, like this map here, which is pretty big. I created. It's kind of hard to see on the thing, but I created this map. I made another map this weekend that was a 60 by 60. I thought we were actually going to get into that a little bit tonight, but yeah, it's just an absolutely massive map, and that's my own fault. But yeah, so like creating the maps and creating the storyline, because it's all homebrew for the most part, just based in the existing D&D setting. It's quite a lot of work, but I do want to start running some more one shots because I definitely love DMing, and I do have a few ideas for not necessarily like a recurring one shot, but maybe like a run shot that could be run multiple times by multiple people, but also kind of progressively, like you wouldn't do the same things every time you run it, kind of thing. But that's going to be a little bit further down the road. But I'll definitely, I'll definitely be recruiting for the future. But yeah, highly recommend D&D. I've only been playing for a year now, but yeah, it's tons of fun. Highly recommend it if you're into any kind of like role-playing games at all. I think it translates very well from video games, and it takes a little bit to get into and kind of get into that groove of creating the role play yourself, from your own imagination. But it's definitely super fun, and highly recommend it. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. Let's figure out how it works. It's pretty smooth. Yeah, and there's set rules too. If you're running with some experienced players, you don't have to be like a god tier role player to jump into it. There's a lot of leeway, and a lot of people that I would say that the D&D community is very welcoming and very forgiving of new players in general, and in trying to help them learn the rules, and et cetera, et cetera. And 5th edition, which is the current D&D edition that most people are playing with, is what's the word I'm looking for? It's very accessible. It's very easy to learn. I think there's a few gotchas and some technical details and stuff like that take a while to memorize, all of the minute details. But just that, in a broad sense, getting used to the game and the general rules of how a battle works and stuff like that. It's very easy to learn, very easy to get into. But yeah, it's definitely tons of fun. I highly recommend it if you get a chance to jump into a game, or if you want to just go looking for a game. There's lots of places on like Reddit and stuff like that where you can look for open groups and stuff to join that are targeting new players and stuff like that. But yeah, sorry to cut things a little short after the raid. Thanks everyone for sticking around though. I appreciate it. I appreciate you hopping in over here, Shady. I am just looking at who else we got online here. What's he playing? I'm gonna I'll send you over to Bopley. He's playing some PUBG. Guys are interested in checking out some pretty top-notch PUBG gameplay. Actually, this guy is he's actually very good. But yeah, check him out. Throw him a follow if you don't already follow him. He is, well, his stream's not. Why isn't his stream loading? The heck? He's playing some duos right now. There it goes, finally. But yeah, check out Bopley. Throw him a follow if you don't already follow him. And yeah, I will be back on Thursday with my usual stream. Not sure what I'll be playing yet. Probably a little bit of PUBG, actually. But yeah, I will catch you guys later. And hope everyone has a good evening.